your moves will need to be just when you're ready to use them.
Okay. I'm going to use Connect the Dots. I'm going to spend a luck to make it a 12.
I would like to use Cast Out Evil on Kate.
I would recommend don't do that.
Yeah, Jesus!
I'm gonna.
Throws across.
I know it's a terrible idea, but
Not
I'm
you.
gonna. Oh, okay.
You can do what you want.
Okay, perfect. What was he doing?
Casting out evil on Kate.
Oh, okay. Well,
Clearly an unnatural creature.
have you seen yourself?
Hypocrite.
You're not exactly natural yourself, my dude.
I don't know what you're talking about!
It flips you off.
Read the
You're
Bible! Throws the Bible.
Yeah, exactly. The Bible states you were not born, you were created, which is not natural.
Shut!
Okay. Alright, so then you have a hold 3, and you said you have used a luck point to make it 12.
Yeah, so I just get 3 questions at any time.
Yes, hold on, because now you used luck, so now I'm going to look at you.
Wait, I'm sure.
Stop looking at me.
Yeah, Salty does fun things when you use luck.
I mean,
I'm sure it's not a problem, it's fine.
Sounds like someone else I know stares at Ren.
Huh?
Sounds like they're worse than Ren. So.
wait, we lost Ren. Where'd he go?
Where
Oh
you
no.
I'm here.
Oh no, we lost Ren.
I'm
Oh,
here.
from the Roll20.
Oh, I'm here on the roll 20.
Right?
Where?
And probably
You lie.
drag it to the corner.
He lagged, probably.
Did I drag him into the corner?
No,
No,
I'm on the map.
No, his internet died, so we can't see him.
No, can you not hear me?
I can hear you.
No, we hear you, but you're
Oh,
not.
okay.
I can't hear you.
So you have to refresh.
No, I can't hear you.
Well,
either.
Ray, Gabe, you dumb, so you good.
I'm purposely trying to ignore you.
What?
I'm not
Oh,
supposed to hear you today. It's only tomorrow I'm allowed to hear you.
But yeah, love, you're not on the roll 20. I think it kicked you out.
I'll refresh.
Very quickly.
Very quickly.
Okay, so Kate, you are connected to JP.
Yeah.
Al, who are you connected to? Very quickly, just so I know where I'm going.
I would be connected to Rin's character, and
Okay.
basically anyone who uses forums, I would be connected to.
Okay.
Oh,
And this
and I
would be our
definitely
first
uses
game.
forums.
No, so you're also
The internet is
connected to
for
Naya
Satanists.
Okay. Excellent.
Kate's
Yeah.
only connected to it because he threw holy water at her. Everybody else has a normal connection.
Yeah.
Normal connection, yeah.
Quote unquote
Demon!
normal.
And does JP have any other attachment aside to Kate?
Strokes chin menacingly.
He threw holy water at Kanaya too.
Probably that would make sense. Honestly, if Kanaya came in to get a coffee, he probably would immediately throw holy water at
Why?
Why?
because she's a vampire.
She's not a vampire!
She's evil.
It's the horn hair clips.
It's
Yep.
the horn hair clip.
Oh my bad, miss. I'm sorry. I thought you were a demon.
I thought you were that child from the other day.
Evil child.
I thought you were that child.
How much holy
It's
water
like,
do you
if
have?
she was standing
right
like
now?
right behind Kate, he like throws water at Kate. They're like, oh, we're not coming back here. And Kanaya's like, that was weird. Anyway, can I have holy water?
No,
Sorry, I just thought you were that child.
So how much holy water do you have right now? Because we're about to go into a place where they're celebrating Halloween.
I have it in pocketfuls.
Actually, funny thing, there's a follow up.
Not
Like
much?
she doesn't say that. This was a follow up to him throwing holy water on her.
If anything, JP, you don't have to be connected to anybody else besides Kate because of your background, so this is going to be great.
Perfect.
He's just here to harass this kid.
Smite evil.
Okay.
It sounds like he's going to be just harass random children whilst we walk around the street.
He will. and it'll be glorious.
He just sits in the demonic presence with Kate, and it's just like his whole life purpose now is to freaking harass this kid.
Okay. So,
I hate children. Okay.
are we ready?
Yeah.
Yes, mother.
Yes.
The night is cold and crisp, and to those who are walking the streets, the newscast from the TV could be ignored due to the noise and partying among the parade goers. A lady stands in front of the parade, mic'd up for, newscast 26 or whatever the hell. And she begins her newscast. Werewolves, zombies, and demons of every variety. They've descended upon the streets of a usually quiet town of Warren Valley, Ohio. It's already 8 o'clock, and already the streets are full with celebration and cheer. Hundreds of ghouls and goblins stop the sleepy. The electric static hums, and a special news bulletin begins to play. Several people have gone missing in the Warren Valley, Ohio area. Please be on the lookout for Billy Henderson, Andrea Davies, and several more will be coming up that have yet to be confirmed. Authorities encourage parade goers to be careful, especially with this Halloween being so. A small figure walks past the TVs, and the static and special news bulletin ends. Back to the regularly scheduled report on the parade. Where is everybody currently? I have marked 2 places on the map. One is the main street and one is the suburbs. Where are you currently located?
Main Street.
Probably
Main
Main Street.
Also, I have a very important thing. This is very useful to the current thing that's going on. When I
Oh.
spend luck, the keeper will tell you what other conspiracies that aspects connect to.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very useful.
Yeah, usually. So, usually that's connected to like full-blown mysteries with like consecutive mysteries. So, instead, I will give you 1 extra hold, so you have 4 hold instead of 3.
Oh, that's actually great. That gives me great
Because
joy.
there's no other mystery this is really connecting to right now.
Just
So,
like, oh fuck, it's real
Yeah.
funny. Though.
and remind me of I think I have to answer it honestly. Okay, yeah.
I have specific questions.
Do I have
so-
to answer them honestly? Yeah.
I have to check because sometimes it's like you can give a vague answer them honestly.
But I have
So
very specific
everybody-
questions, though. So
Everybody's located on Main Street.
Where's the nearest food line?
Probably Main Street due to the festival and parade and such.
I'll go to food
Where-
line.
where do we meet up? Are we going to meet up, or are we just going to?
Is there a place to park?
Well, are you guys planning on meeting up, you 3?
Yes.
That's the thing. Did we know that we're all gonna be here on this day? That would be hilarious. Just like,
So,
We'll go for coffee.
something I mentioned to Kanaya and Elle, and knowing this information now, Phil, you would know it too, and I think it's relevant for everybody else to know. Recently among your forum posts, you have been hearing rumors and secrets about a serial killer only known as the vampire. Every Halloween, a man or something, perhaps, goes around and begins killing women. Women are found usually on the streets. There have been several bodies reported in forests. They all have bite marks. What's the word I'm thinking of?
Exanuated?
No, not exsanguinated. They're not exsanguinated though. They are
They're
just
just-
bite marks where
They
they've
just have
bled
bite
out.
marks. Oh, okay.
So most people theorize that he's going to strike again, and so I guess you 3, with your connection with the forums and monster hunting, you 3 are in this town to look for him, as this is where he usually strikes around Halloween. Kate, I remember we discussed this beforehand. You're visiting the area for your birthday. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Kate. They
So you
coincidentally,
have
they
been-
coincidentally didn't hear the news.
Yeah. Please drag this bitch onto the platform. Game.
It's not bad.
What I do?
$100 a night for a
There we
hotel.
go. No. Okay. He only needs to be there once. Okay, hold on. I'm setting everybody up. John Paul, are you just following the child around?
Probably like from like a
Keep an eye on them.
distance,
Well,
just
probably
like
the
on the
Stalking the child and her family around.
yeah,
Yeah.
on top of like roofs and whatnot, flying from roof to roof. Just
Being very suspicious.
Just making sure they don't do anything
evil.
Making sure she doesn't make a summoning circle.
There will be no Satan tonight.
No.
As always, Satan always exists. You can't really
Why
get
is
rid
the
of
elf
him.
so big?
What do you mean? I'm the size that I am.
You are.
I have no control of those.
I do not control the size of the L.
Why? Why? It's big.
My brother in Christ, I cannot turn off the sun.
Only you can change the size.
You are the one that made L so big.
I know, but I don't know why he was so big.
It's probably because my thing was just the
Puberty
high
is
ratio,
crazy.
higher aspect ratio.
Puberty hit him like
I
a
think
truck.
it's what he uses.
He was hit by a
Pu-
truck, and then he went.
Puberty hit like a truck. You say it like he's not a grown
Myself.
man.
I don't know.
Okay, 1 second, because this thing is fighting me. And I will be
Fight,
right
Aya!
with you.
fight.
It is. It has hands.
Oh. Don't
Good
let it win,
gosh.
Fluffy. You gotta beat it up.
I know.
Kill them all. Kill them.
He goes here. Stop.
What do you think, Whackers Bonkers? Kill them! You naughty Whackers Bonkers!
See, I was about to say the version that I keep hearing on TikTok, which is not to kill them.
Get pregnant, get pregnant, get pregnant.
Along those lines, but it's breed them. Oh, you
Question
naughty
mark?
Whackers Bonkers.
So yeah. This is a very plain street because this is what I could find. However, in reality, it is much more colorful. It is filled with people.
It's
And
a lot more
as the news-
lively than what the map
Yes.
shows us.
As the newscast had said, there are Halloween decorations all over the place. Nearly everybody at the parade is in costume. There are only a few folks here and there who aren't. And even then, they are probably escorting or monitoring somebody in a costume just to ensure A, they don't get too drunk because everybody is going kind of crazy, and or the costume is just that big and they need to be monitored.
Evil.
Stop.
All
Evil
the evil,
boy.
all the evil around, but he's too focused on a 15-year-old.
John, there is just Satan everywhere.
Listen, Nathan! An evil is afoot. I must be wary.
Everyone thinks it started raining, but it's just him throwing holy water everywhere.
He just classic,
Just
just like
sprinkling
spritz.
Does John
He's got a
Paul
little.
does John Paul think it's the kid that's doing all this?
He probably thinks that you're in on it. Definitely.
Oh, I didn't fucking.
A commander of hell, perhaps.
Commander of Hell.
The
Yeah, my husband.
A very big cat. Wow.
Why is there a cat there?
Me
Who's the
husband.
cat?
Oh, I probably should
Very
have.
large cat.
I probably should have. Oh wait, no, I sent you the art. Oh wait,
You
well, it
cannot
wasn't
move my
human art
character.
of her family.
I like how everyone's in like grayscale and there's just Kanai and bright red background. I'm
I
gonna
did-
kill you!
I didn't have any new current drawings of Kate. Also, I guess not showing it. Why is there two John Pauls?
They're cute.
I can't move the other one, so I can.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I also can't move Kate.
Satan will be
Why?
defeated tonight.
Oh no, that one made me choke.
How?
There's two John Pauls!
Also, I guess not shown is Kate's mom, dad, and brother.
All right.
No,
Which one
look-
can you move?
Not that important.
I will sit
Hold
in
on.
the corner and wait.
Nuh-uh.
There you go. I don't know how to make it so you guys can do shit.
This
There
just
is
happens
nothing you can do, Maria.
because I mean we have to
Okay.
do the same whenever. Oh, John is not spelled with an H. I need to change. Oh wait. Oh, I didn't put J. I just put JP. Anyways.
Oh, I have the cat and I have my boy, so we're good. At least on that front. The other two who
Something.
can't move, I don't know how to fix it.
They just gotta drag out their own tokens and you have to delete it.
I
Alright,
can use mine. It's fine.
Oh,
Love, can you move yours?
Phil.
I'm able to move mine.
Alright.
Because I only moved the cat so far, but yeah.
I am unable to move the cat.
No,
But-
I am the cat.
Oh.
I am the
If you
cat.
want, you can have the
Oh.
cat just be on, because I just envision them just wrapped around my neck like a scarf,
Alright.
just like
Goodbye.
Slowly
just like a
smothering,
oh, it's like it's like a,
just
Like a
slowly
scarf.
squeezing.
Like one of those snakes.
yeah, like you know how people have snakes just wrapped around on their neck. Yeah, it's like a neck warmer. It's a bit
Like a-
chilly.
Like a fox pelt.
Just a cat and not dead.
Yeah.
Well, it's a handsome bangle, but
I can smell fire and brimstone.
Sorry, I've been having a lot of coughing fits.
Okay,
I
Ollie.
will say
Don't do that.
Stop it. Yeah.
that the da, 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 da. The newscast bit that was the opening hook. I will say that the three of you over here have heard it. At least somewhat, maybe bits and pieces, up to you. But the dingus is on the upper part of the road. Not so much.
Satan can manipulate the media.
I don't watch
you starting-
TV.
I'm starting to sound like some of the people around here.
I know, because there's people like that in my house, too. So.
He knows how to act this too well.
He's
And-
lived this.
Yes.
So as you guys are walking, I am going to take you.
Don't take me. You will not take me today, Satan.
You notice down the street, one, there is a child, and she is with what you assume to be her guardian, dressed as a demon of some kind. Meanwhile, down the street, Kanaya, you spot. Oh my god. Sorry. You spot good old John Paul down there, looking awfully vampiric.
I'm going to use my move.
What
Know
is that, child?
my enemy.
Inside.
Well, I know my prey.
Squint at him.
Okay. Alrighty. Are you going to let your other three hunters know?
There's a vampire stalking a child.
Yeah. From what
Is
you're
it-
seeing, it looks very clear that he's following them.
Is it just me, or does that man over there look strangely vampiric? And not in a Halloween outfit kind of way.
To be honest,
Very good costume.
yeah, like that's like as he looks at himself, I'm like, yeah, if they put a lot of effort into it, then
I hate this time of the year.
yeah.
I like to
I
get a
can't wait to
little
go
bit
outside
closer.
during this time of year, so.
I'll post John Paul's full picture in the thing.
Across the road.
And Kate, what are you doing during this time with Dagan?
Probably just talk to him, not paying attention to the guy stalking them. sees lady coming up like, huh?
I will say that it's your birthday. You've been pretty much given free reign to do whatever you want because the The parents
Because
wanted
it's
to go
your
one
birthday.
way, your brother wanted to go another, so they're just like, all right, we'll meet back here at like 2, 3 maybe.
Fair enough.
Just keep your phone on and keep in contact. I love that you guys have like blocked all exits.
Kate's just like looking at Kanaya, looking at those two down there. Still have they'll just John really is like, what the frick's going on?
John's is still staring at the kid like, I would sanitize this world.
Also, no, I do have like an L costume. Like the hair's perfect, but I am like slightly overweight.
Okay. Yeah, I just love this fucking costume.
Yeah, at this point, Phil, like several people have stopped you for pictures.
Fuck yeah. Is that real deer? Like, yeah. Yes, it is.
I skinned it myself.
It was fun.
Skid at myself.
Hopefully.
No, it's locally sourced.
Locally sold.
Locally sourced. Is it hunting season yet? It's Halloween, so yeah, it is. It's post-season, I think.
It's
Yeah,
always
full
hunting
season.
season. Depends on the animal.
Kanaya walks up to these pair and is like, it's a very dark night tonight. Are you aware that you're being followed?
Excuse me?
Huh? Looks
That
back.
man behind you.
Hides behind something.
There we go, giant angel.
Can you react under pressure for me, John?
I've been made. Not knowing he's been made the entire time.
John Paul.
Oh, what? Oh, sorry. What?
Act under pressure.
Act under pressure, John Paul.
Oh, Jimmy. I don't
If you can hide real good.
I'm gonna disappear for a bit. I'll be right back as soon as possible.
Yeah,
I'll be able to hear y'all the whole time.
How dare you? Me. I have to reopen my character sheet because it's
Come back.
now. Which one I strike? One of them is gone. What do I roll? What do I do? Who?
It'll be act under pressure.
Oh wait,
Wait,
what's
hold
that? Is that cool?
Did you-
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the only thing with
Yeah,
the sheets is like they don't say what's what.
Yeah, well the thing is, so if you just say like the ability, then
Well, shit, my experience.
Starting off great, John Paul.
He just T-poses.
that's a fun experience. First experience.
What are you trying to do?
I just try to hide behind the closest object that I think could hide me.
He's trying to hide behind a lamppost.
I was gonna say, like, you notice there's a lamppost because you see Kanaya point, and you're instantly like, ah, shit.
And his wings are just hanging out.
You immediately turn and just slam headfirst into the light pole, and then like sidle around it. So it makes a very large, like, dog, like.
Bong.
Jesus Christ! I am so sorry, my lord.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, my lord.
Father, forgive me, please.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. So everybody in the area saw that.
Lean down to the field, like, guys, way too much into this roleplay. I think.
No, I just
It
believe
reminds
he
me of
is
someone.
genuinely following this young girl.
I am being cornered by Satan's
Who's
agents.
in my job?
Just staring at us like, oh yeah, you're the guy that threw freaking holy water at me.
Demon child.
Pardon?
We know him. Somewhat. Harmless, really. But thank you for the.
Pulls out cross. Back!
Do you actually?
Yes. He's getting scared and frightened.
He wonders why he was cast down.
You do
I know.
notice that with that, the man moves a little further down the road.
Aha!
What's that? Damien looks at John
Police in
Paul.
the details.
Casually looks at my moves. Man, it
John
should
Paul
be.
dies
It
immediately.
would sure be funny to use Hex and he breaks the cross.
Well,
Fuck!
Who's this cunt?
I don't know. It's a good question. Isn't
Now,
it?
wait a minute, you
Yeah, you-
put that away. I've seen that movie before. You put that away right now.
oh,
That
is it-
just like looks like the
the one
guy
that
from
had the that movie.
You've never seen Trick or Treat.
I've never seen it.
that one game.
I'm just a little friend. If anybody would like to investigate a mystery, I would highly recommend it.
I'm still standing here debating if I want to actually
I
hex
would
John Paul.
love
Do it.
to, and that's a sharp.
I'm
right?
gonna do it.
If you could you please repeat what happened?
So, nice.
Uh,
One. What would you like to do with that?
target break something precious or important. Break the cross.
Yeah, so
Well-
John, you see, and remind me how Kate's magic works, Umbry.
I know, like, used to, it'd be, like, either she mutters or she points and mutters. Like, I did try to make hers, like, a bit more, like, on the down low side. So she's probably just
Mhm.
muttering. Squinting at her, muttering.
Yeah, John, you watch as she points at you and mutters. As you kind of tighten your grip on the cross at this, the strength you didn't know you had and are pretty sure you don't. It splinters the cross into at least 100 pieces that you probably will not be able to pick back up.
By Father's grace, what have you done?
I didn't do anything. You did.
I'm just gonna look around.
Sharp. All right. So are you just using your sharp or okay? I'll say
Yeah.
with the sharp roll,
Yeah, I'm shooting sharp.
just to look and not specifically investigate or act or not act.
Yeah, I'm just like looking at the current situation.
Yeah. So
Overall
I will
information.
say you are also able to witness Kate do this.
Okay.
You can't quite hear the muttering. Of course, you're across the street. However, you do see her point, and almost as she points, the cross just splinters.
Okay.
You are also able to notice the horned man's aversion to the grass. And either this roleplay is really getting out of hand, or that's weird. You also notice at the very far end of the street, there is what looks to be a child. He is staring at you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you very closely. His gaze, at least what you can see of his gaze, hasn't moved. It is short. It is wearing orange footy pajamas and has a burlap hood tied over its head. 2 dark buttons are sewn into where its eyes would be, and a stitch mouth gives it a very innocent look. You also notice that in its hands, it has a bright orange lollipop with a jack-o'-lantern on it.
Little Big Planet, that's what I'm thinking of. That's what this bitch looks like.
Okay.
John Paul.
I'd
Almost
whisper all of
reaches
this to
for his
Phil.
whip.
Oh, yeah, I'd probably be whispering this
Oh
just
my
out
God.
loud. Phil is right next to me.
If Kanaya sees you reaching for
Sorry.
that whip, she will be
Whispering
reaching for the
just
massive
out.
fucking chainsaw strapped to her back.
His massive chainsaw retracts hand from whip.
Nods slowly. That's right, you fucking better.
My countdown.
I have been cornered.
Would I also be able to make that sharp roll? Sorry.
You can.
Thank you.
I will say, Elle, you are pointing it out to Phil.
Yeah, I'm basically muttering all of that stuff. So, and he's right next to me. So,
Okay. So, depending on what you act on, I will say anything with you guys, the hunters, is obvious at this point. If you would like to make another sharp roll with the kid, you can. But with Kurt's success, I've pretty much said which I can, unless you would like to investigate.
I don't know if he pointed everything out. Like, did you point out the? Could you not, please? Thanks. If he pointed out the weird kid at the end of the street, did he also point out the inversion cross and shit?
Elle,
Yeah.
did you?
yeah, I like everything you said. I basically just muttered on like as if like I'm trying to like connect some strange connections that don't appear to exist.
Okay. Yeah, then, no. I would very much like start taking note of that. Like, what doesn't like crosses? Just looks at
Vampires.
vampires.
Wait, vampires.
Wait a
well.
minute.
Wait.
Vampires.
Street.
Vampires. What? Concern?
Would anybody else like to do anything before I keep? Okay.
I'm making sure this cunt doesn't take a step further.
I'm making sure I don't take a step further.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Kate probably like stares at John Paul for a little bit, and then like turns to actually Damien. I don't know if would she see the kid at that point then when she turns around.
Sure.
Okay. Looks at Damien, spots the kid, stares like. Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just staring. He's just looking.
Looks at Damien like, did he just get here, or has he been there?
I'm not sure. I was more worried about our follower.
Fair enough.
I'm going to assess the situation and look around. See
See
how
if there's an escape
outnumbered I
route.
truly am. And if there's an escape route. I assume that's sharp.
Read a bad situation for me.
Ooh, bad situation. Where is that?
I'm start approaching him.
Okay. Read a bad situation should be under sharp as well.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's another button.
Oh, there's people there.
I don't see it. Strange.
Just real sharp.
Just
I'll just
There we
rush
go.
up.
Mixed success.
Mix success. Get me the hell out of here.
He's got to suck the kid some other time when there's not a lot of people around.
When there's no more Satanists around.
You're protecting a child of Satan.
so a mixed success with read a bad situation. Get one hold. You can ask what's the best way in, what's the best way out, are there any dangers we haven't noticed? What is the biggest threat? What is most vulnerable to me? And what's the best way to protect the victims?
Well, I see no victims. I only see evil. So, I mean, I gotta get out of here, right? I mean, that's...
Hello,
sir?
sir.
Damn it.
Are you okay?
I gotta get out of here.
I want to know how the hell to get out of here.
Are you saying that?
Oh, I don't know how to
Said
get
that
out
out
of
loud.
here. God, it.
So you just go the other way down the street if you need to leave.
Yeah. Pretty much the best way to get out of here would be to leave. Just, well, And now that Phil has moved, you figure the alleyways would be a good way to hide and weave in and out of things.
Also, so are you okay? You
Makes a
seem a
mad dash.
bit distraught right now.
We agents of darkness.
Slowly raises up camera just to take a picture of the guy's face.
Yeah, I'm gonna
What
use
kind
the
of camera?
thing.
It'd be a digital camera, though he also has an analog camera as well. One of those oldies.
I
Also
will
wanna use-
say, on the digital picture, he is nothing but light.
Ooh.
Duck that away for the forums. Get out the old camera
Nice.
picture, and then wave it around a little bit to try it off.
Yeah, John, you are just.
Take it away. I got cameras for days.
Trying to find
Pulls out a camera,
witnesses.
breaks the camera, pulls out another camera, breaks that camera, pulls out a third camera.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm leaving.
The best part is, I have a bag of cameras. That's the one equipment thing I chose. Or two. One of the two. I got cameras for days.
I'm gonna use my special move on this guy.
You're. Okay, what is this? Remind me what the special you chose was.
Sensitive.
Okay. Tove.
This is what
I
a Ray gets, special
placed it up.
moves.
Yep, roll plus weird for me.
Oh. That's okay.
Oh.
I'm
Yeah,
focusing on
so-
this guy.
You're specifically reading this guy?
Yeah. Jump. This-
Okay, let me see.
Sean the Paul.
Jean the Paul.
Pressure.
Are you okay, man? You seem a bit off.
Not any closer.
So.
Have you taken your medication, sir?
I do not take the medication
Um,
of Satan.
So here is what I will say. You open your mind to the psychic environment. It is hazy. I don't know how many times do you think El has done this?
Not often.
Okay.
Like, unless like he also rarely leaves his home,
Yeah.
so maybe to the pizza guy every now and then.
Yeah. So
It's a new pizza guy, you know.
every once in a while, you rarely do this in loud and busy streets, and you instantly recall why. It is loud, it is colorful, even more so than it was normally. Looking at John, you see what the camera sees. A being of pure light, but even then there is something a little deeper down, but you cannot tell what it is. Seeing some of the colors move further down, you notice as these three children cross the street, one has a pumpkin in their hands. The light from the pumpkin is out, and the kids have a different color to each of them. You notice with these four, it is like there is a lighter color on the outside and a darker color on the inside. And then where the child is, over here, you don't see anything.
Like it's like an absence of light.
Yes. And he is still sitting and watching.
Okay.
Though
So-
now you see his head turns to the kids, to them, and then to you guys. And then he just keeps focusing on you.
Probably turn my head and I can't look at this guy anymore.
Yeah, no, it's fucking bright. Like
That's
looking into a lamp. However, I will say with your read on John, friend, not foe.
okay. Well, that's
Something
good.
tells me that that man is not a vampire.
He's crazy, but not current issue. This guy he's nothing. There's nothing to the.
Walks
Is
towards
it-
the guy.
Is it possible for me to use a move on Jean Paul as well?
You may.
I would like to utilize cryptid sighting. Whenever I first see a new type of creature, I'm assuming he's a type of fucking creature. He's weird. He's a ball of light.
I'm all in the corner ready to whip
Uh,
people that get too close.
You may immediately ask one investigate a mystery question.
Okay, go for it. So here's the thing. Do you want the 3 answers, or do you just want John right now?
Say that again.
Do you want 3 answers, or just John right now?
Yes.
Roll for me, and we'll burn that bridge when we get to it,
Okay.
and we'll see.
It is sharp, right?
Wait. Oh,
I'm
Naughty.
waiting.
Can you
Naughty?
move, please?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, Naughty's up there.
Yeah, there's a little box with an arrow going towards
Yeah.
the chat. You just click that, it'll paste it.
Easy.
Cryptid sighting.
Yeah, Abby. Okay. You take note of the reports of any strange creatures, and if you first see a new type. Okay. Yeah. All right. So yeah, you can ask. Okay. So you're just going for John right now.
Yeah. No, he's the only thing that I know is a new thing I've never seen before.
Okay.
So
yeah, go for it.
what sort of creature is it?
So with Navi,
Fuck.
you begin thinking about what you know about religion, first of all, because I mean Jesus the man is spewing religious gossip nonsense just every few moments.
Yes, giant
That
wings.
and with the wings, the ball of light, pretty much the reaction he's having, you understand that this is an angel.
I just slowly raise a finger and like,
Like the face and everything just
it really complicates a lot of beliefs.
A breakthrough!
Yeah, John, you just see the creature across the street just raise a hoofed finger, just
Looks at it. Dear God, what have I walked into? Father, save me on this day.
Also,
Father
when I
Hell.
get to here, like as I'm walking, I'm muttering like, "There's nothing there. There's absence. There's nothing." And then I will put my hand on Kanaya
Kanaya.
and be like,
Yeah.
"They are not the problem," and I turn you the other direction and keep walking.
Yeah, Kanaya, you now see the children with the pumpkins. They are moving further down the street. So
There is an
they're
absence
about to.
there.
You see them talking about something. These girls are moving actually more towards you, going further closer to where the parade is happening.
And I don't know if this will work because I think for my connected dots I have to use these very specific questions, and I want to.
Let me see real quick. Hold on.
Me remembering parts of the movie, knowing, wait a minute, pointing.
Wait, you've seen this movie?
Yeah, I've seen bits and pieces of it.
I have not seen any of it.
I have not seen any
Neither
of
have
it.
I've only the largest piece of information I know about this is the comics because I was really big into this shit a long time ago. The movie though, I've only seen bits and pieces, and I know I point at that right there that I'm right beside of. That I know that.
Again for you.
Yeah, even then, the movie is not built for good transferring of Monster of the Week because everything in that movie happens technically all at the same time.
That's good.
Yep. Gotta love it.
This is a little more spread.
As the girls walk past, as I just go, "Be careful tonight, ladies."
Um,
I'm just muttering. It's nothing. It's just a void. There's nothing there.
yeah. I will say, Kanaya, you immediately get their attention. All 4 of them. And they begin to move over here, and Kate, you see, is just this crowd just comes over from Kanaya.
What the fuck? Hell yeah, girl power!
Kate's just like,
Well,
So,
no, can you roll a sharp for me, Kanaya?
Oh, I'm
Kate, you
not
can
good
as well.
okay. I was just about to say, like, Kate's definitely whispering to Damien, it's like, should we get out of here?
John's
Ooh.
all
You just
confused.
see him like holding his hand as a weight.
Okay.
You see him focusing on Elle.
Okay.
Navi, come here.
Yeah, and I wanted to do the first question.
listen. Hey,
On
listen.
On
Listen.
who?
On the child.
The little guy.
Little wee boy.
Um.
But the wording is a bit off because he's not saying anything. So
Yeah. I'll give it to you still, because it's like, why not? Something about this little guy.
Hey.
Something weirds you out, especially with how he kind of viewed each of the folk in this area. Something isn't right. And while he may not be saying anything, you have a feeling that this little thing is connected to something. What, you don't know.
Hmm.
The current
Right.
events. Thinking it says current event, so I lied. You have a feeling, just deep in your gut somewhere, that this thing may be connected to the disappearances. How, you don't know, but you have a feeling.
I've got a few dots
And
connecting.
as you start to get closer, he starts to walk.
Did the sharp roll do anything for the girls?
Let me see. Sorry, I'm scrolled up from looking at connected dots.
No, you're fine.
They're dressed as Disney princesses.
Yeah, one is dressed up as Snow White, one is dressed up as Cinderella, one is Bo Peep, and the girl on the left is dressed up as Little Red Riding Hood.
Snow White was my favorite.
Thanks, John Paul.
So Kanaya, you would not hear this. Kate, however, you pick up from the 2 girls in the back as they approach. It didn't matter. I don't remember which is which now. Let me look at their thing real quick.
How dare you?
And I know immediately where this is going to go. You notice the lady dressed up as Little Bo Peep says, yes, but Janet picked up a girl in California, and that didn't really change anything. And who you assume to be Janet says, it doesn't matter. It all tastes the same to me. And they laugh as Lori, or the 2 girls in the front, approach. They smile. The girl dressed as Cinderella smiles and she goes, "Thanks for the concern. Are you planning on doing anything tonight?"
Who, me? Oh, I was just planning on seeing the sights. You know, Halloween is such a lovely time of year to go and see what everybody's dressing up as. You all look magnificent, by the way.
Thank you. I love yours as well. I'm not quite sure what it's from, but I'm digging it.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too. And hey, she smiles at you and she goes, "If you really want to see something neat, me and my friends," and she motions to the 3. The girl beside her is kind of like rolling her eyes at this. We're going to be going out to let me get the fucking location, please. Um. Where is it? Work with me,
Where the gods left it.
please. Correct. What's this called? I'm just gonna use this. We're heading down to Boulder Park. There's going to be the party down there. Me and my friends. We do this every year, so if you want to come down. And she just kind of smiles, and the two girls behind her do start chuckling. Not in like a malicious way, of just trying to watch this happen.
Oh, well, thank you for the invite. I think I'll do a little bit more wandering, and maybe eventually I'll end up at the park.
They then give you a smile, a nod, and a hope to see you there, and they continue down the path, talking.
Watches
Would I have
them.
heard that?
Can you guys roll sharp for me? Well, I'll say no. You don't have to roll the sharp. Yeah, you guys heard that interaction.
Kate,
Standard.
You guys were close.
Kate
Yeah,
is
Kate
definitely
has heard-
telling Kanaya like about like what those two girls in the back were talking about. It's like kind of like nudges her a little bit. It's like, don't know what's going on, but I would not go to the park or whatever.
Why not?
Probably just repeats what she heard because I already forgot what was said, but repeats what those two talked
Yeah.
about in the back.
They all taste the same, anyways.
Well, they could just be talking about candy. But if
That's what you call her?
Yes, that was her name.
that was her name.
That was her name, Candy.
But
Just shrugs like, "Oh, you do."
sorry to
Oh.
have wasted your time, you two. Have a good Halloween. Carries on, awkwardly walking away.
Why are you going?
Almost forgetting about John Paul, looks up, sees him standing right in front of her.
I'm just watching Elle slowly scamper away from a child. Just like,
I'm just like constantly muttering, just like nothing, just endless void.
It's nothing. It's nothing.
Just a void of absence of nothing. And I get to him, I'm just like, where have they gone?
That dude's on crack.
where'd the women go? Looks around.
We have consumed the devil's lettuce.
Where's the person with the fucking chainsaw gun?
The child looks over now that he is closer to you all. I will say that the children down here have gone at this point. They went further down.
Good.
The child looks to Damien and Kate, and then to Phil, and then to you, Elle, and it looks like it's considering something. It then looks down the road at Kanaya and John.
Kanaya's focused on John.
Yeah,
Kanaya's just staring directly at him, hand over a chainsaw, like
staring at Kanaya like he's ready to smite.
Yeah, you then see it shake its head. And don't mind me.
I'm thinking, man, that's actually a pretty menacing outfit for a giant. That's pretty good, actually.
Okay.
Like, damn.
Oh, kid, where'd you
1,
get that
2,
shit?
3.
Fucking snap snack. Oh my god.
Man, if the kid do this themselves, like, think what they're gonna do in the future.
They're gonna be real talented.
And then looks to you, Elle, and it just walks up to you. And just stares up at you.
There's nothing.
Yeah.
There's something there.
I'll take a potato chip and eat it.
So with the like how long does that last?
The kid takes a potato
What,
chip.
it walks up to you or the nothing?
The angel glowing, him being nothing.
I will say at this point it has definitely passed. As he was walking towards you, that was when it was fading away back to reality.
Okay.
So now as he stands in front of you, it's just a little guy.
You just saw a guy. You're just
Um,
a little guy.
he stares at you for a few moments,
I'm
and
gonna
then
crouch down.
as you crouch, you see him grab your hand,
Oh.
one of your hands, lolly still in his hand, and
Bites it.
yeah, no, he lets go and then just walks off down the street.
Before he goes, I'm gonna ask, why is there an absence?
He doesn't say anything.
You better eyeglasses, nerd.
So, did he just grab L's hand, or did he leave a lolly in his hand?
No, he still has the lolly. However,
Okay.
Elle, there is a note in your hand now.
Okay.
Come to my
I-
party
I read the note.
tonight.
Come to the party!
Quickly marks down no, chases the child down.
Puts it in his hand.
Oh yeah, don't forget to mark experience point for Phil.
Yeah.
I looked at Ray.
I
Then
did.
Ray and Gabe got one each.
Oh, what? Who? Huh?
A failure. Don't forget to mark
And-
experience.
and you are opening it to read it.
Yep.
One.
So I
two.
don't know how the notes work, but I wrote it down for you. There is a note, and you notice that among little marks of what you assume to be candy, there is a note written in blood. Just it is
Oh.
very obvious that it is blood. It is sticky. It has that copper smell.
Where'd you get this blood, child?
But I
Yeah,
think if you right click it, you can then share to player or
I did
players.
press that.
I see nothing.
That's
Show to
concerning.
players. I don't know.
I'd open it up and go click edit and just give it to whoever you want to give it to.
Oh, to everybody.
That sometimes, yeah, just sometimes that doesn't give it. That doesn't work.
Okay,
so-
how's that?
Yeah, I got that.
Yep, and the note is in your inventories now, I hope.
Yep, I've got it.
And so as it states, let's play a game, you, few, and me. Find my rules among storied 3. Save their souls, and then we'll meet. We'll find out if you'll join them for Halloween. And at the bottom of the note, there is a house. And attached to the picture is a man and a child. The child is a bigger child. You see he's not wearing a Halloween costume. However, he has blood dripping down his shirt, stemming from his mouth. The man has him like across the lap, like the child just slumped over. And the man is staring straight at the camera. At least in this picture. And you notice on the house, it gives you a address of the house, and you, I guess, putting pieces together, you have a feeling that this house is nearby.
Yeah. Who did the child look at specifically out of the people here currently on the page?
So out of everybody here, he's essentially looked at all of you. He's gone now.
Yeah.
He's looked at all of you, all of the hunters.
Yeah.
And you recall he did look at the 3 children who went down the road, and the women who have walked off.
Yeah. Did he look at this guy?
Yes, he looked at that guy.
He's
Okay.
just looking at everybody at this point.
Yeah.
Well, specifically those folks. Everybody else, he like does not specifically like stare at.
Yeah. Okay. Walk over to Phil, hand him the note.
Oh shit. No, it's not a kid. That is not a kid. Alright, nice. Or a kid. Oh, it's a weird kid.
Probably both.
Oh yeah, the guy over there with the angel with the wings. He's an angel.
He's
He
very
keeps
proud.
on reading. No, he's a legit angel.
He's very
Keeps on
proud.
reading.
Painful to look at.
I know. I take out the picture. I know. It's weird.
That's why I saw. Yeah.
So strange.
I will say, Kate, John, and Kanaya, you just see these two just having a powwow amongst the crowd. Just not telling anybody
They're
else
just
of what's
like-
going on.
Oh my god!
I'll look
Look
over
at
like,
this
what?
picture.
I'll look over in like the crowd and be like, Kanaya! Over here!
Just don't you take another step.
He's taken so many steps already.
He's running.
I
Also,
wasn't
did-
talking to you, Elle.
Wait, he's.
Yeah.
I know you are. You're talking about the angel, and he's taken many steps.
What is it you wanted, Phil?
Here's a fun little letter. Turns out the
We don't
kid
know
gave it
what
to Elle.
And the angel's not an issue. He's an angel.
Oh yeah, that guy was an angel, legit. That was
angel?
pretty cool. Yeah, angel of the Lord, as demonic hands raise up to Jesus.
Looks around the corner to spy on everyone.
Kate's just like watching them, like it's just like
Ah, so he was not a vampire.
No, he's the opposite.
Could be.
I don't know. Well, I guess werewolves are the opposite of vampires. I don't know if I can remember.
He was
Could
still
be a
obscenely
vampire.
creepy towards those children.
He's still being creepy. He
He's an
looks
asshole.
over at the man that does not know how to stealth.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he had an absence. There was nothing to him. The child.
Oh shit! I
Oh.
forgot to mention two things.
oh,
While you were, I'm so sorry with your sensitive. I forgot to mention. Looking at Kate and her guardian here, you notice that Kate's light is a lot duller, and at the center of her chest, or I guess where the chest would be, there is this. It's hard to see due to everything being so fuzzy, but it was like an X across the chest. And next to her, where there was super bright with Dingus over here, it was blacker than black with the one sitting next to her.
Okay, but it was different to the child.
Different from Kate, aside from the X on her chest, that was the same.
Yeah, I'm saying, is he different to the child?
Yes, different from the little guy. It's not an absence. There is something there. It's
Okay,
just
but it's like a dark light rather than just nothing. Okay.
yeah.
a dark and red X.
What exactly do you mean by an absence?
The angel was
Oh.
painful to see. It was bright. The picture. But the child, the child, there was nothing.
What, like
No.
his aura?
Maybe
Are you whipping out crystals? Like, oh yeah, I forgot you. Would you have made known that you can see people's
no.
auras? Okay. Like, what are you doing?
I
You're just
likely don't know.
Speaking like a madman.
Like, yeah.
it's like. Like, what'd you see whenever you seen me? Like, was it like the colors correspond to like emotions to you? Do you like see into like the third dimension? Like,
A mood ring.
like, are your eyes mood rings? Like, yeah. Whoever said that, thanks, kid.
It was like a
That's
gradual
not a character.
gradient of light, and then the child, nothing.
Oh,
Like the man behind me is pure black. It's just, but there is something there, but it's just dark.
Kanaya like leans around Elle
yeah,
to look
exactly
at him,
the same. Like,
And the child, for some reason, they have a red X on their light, which is also dimmed.
He's just there with like his hands on his head, like it's so dark, and then Bear just like both lean around him to stare at.
Kate looks
Yeah,
at
for the
them
child.
staring.
But the child, no.
there's just like a small nod, like, howdy.
Can I hear what they are saying if I like listen in from this corner over here?
How good your listening skill?
Ah,
I got a 95, bitch.
The child, the child.
no.
Mark experience, Gabe.
No, yeah. Oh, that's a cool. You
Oh.
want sharp.
Wrong one.
Oh, that's cool. Why did I thought I rolled sharp. I guess not.
You fool!
You fool.
You
There
don't.
you go.
Okay.
You can definitely catch bits and pieces of it. While it is not completely clear due to so many people going in and out, if you focus, you can definitely pick up the conversation.
You can pick up on their mutters.
Right. Demons confirmed.
That's so, dude. That's why you knew.
Well, so
Already
I
know.
believe that I am just a normal person. What exactly does my aura look like? Just curious. I hope it's a nice color.
What do they look like?
You pick.
I think it would be black and white for like everyone. Just like the gradient is just depending on like something.
Like, depending on like moral standard, evil or good, like. And whenever it comes to evil and good, is it subjective to the person? Does the person weigh in on their decision making, or is it a higher power that weighs in on if they're evil or good?
This is getting deep. Let's see.
Yeah, I feel like Al doesn't know that information.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be black and white. There wouldn't be any real color to it.
Okay.
Oh, how boring.
Boring. I see boring.
Kate, I will say, you see Damien hold his hand to the side, and just like a wait. Perhaps a wait here.
Okay, yeah, she'll just wait there. Just sees the sign, nods at him. Just alright.
The man just fucking disappeared. that guy just fucking left. He stopped
Right.
existing. Like
Where did
blink.
this demon go? He left this child behind.
Ah, he disappeared.
You fucking know D&D, the motherfucker just cast invisibility. Like,
I just missed this stamp.
Do you three and the angel also want to roll sharp for me to see if in character you can see that?
Now, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, I wasn't looking at them, but there's a chance. There's always a chance. There's a good chance.
All right.
Kanaya saw nothing.
John.
And that
I'm sorry,
page on
what did he
board.
do?
Some Shakespeare.
Yeah. You don't catch it.
Bill, every time.
God.
How did you get it advanced?
I don't know.
It just does it when you get 12 or more.
Okay.
So it'll just say that.
So, Elle,
None of
you
this
see it
stuff.
out of the corner of your eye. Where the man was, where you knew the darkness was, is gone. It's just a blip. You did not specifically see. Phil,
Is he now a vine? No, he's not.
you see all.
I see past the veil.
Yeah, you saw his motion to the child next to him, and then as he pulled his hand back, you do genuinely see him vanish.
Motherfucker just did invisibles.
John, you don't see shit.
I see only heresy.
So
Kanaya's
Like,
too
like
busy with like her
leveling there.
hand over her face, like, oh, how boring, my aura is just so black and white. And she opens her eyes again. She's like, oh, he's gone. Oh well. Anyway.
No, I just watched the guy disappear. It was weird.
Kate's just standing with her hands in her like the dress has pockets, so she's just standing there, hands in her pocket, staring at them.
I'm gonna go talk to the weird child.
Also, to be clear, I see auras in black and white, not that yours is black and white. Like yours would be like in that gradient, essentially.
Ah, I see.
Cool.
Why
Probably
is the
run
child
away.
left on her own?
I'm gonna go in oil.
15.
Oh dear.
Hey, okay.
Huh? Look
Should
at
I
her.
socialize?
I put a hand where the guy was, just like. I'm assuming he's not there. Just like, all right. Yeah. So
Wait, actually, no, you do hit something.
Oh,
I look at him.
It doesn't
I-
seem
you just cast an invisibility.
Like,
I just played
Hello.
them.
I knew it was invisibility. I played D&D one time. I'd learn enough.
You could at
Yeah,
least
like-
move if you're going to do that.
He was, and then everybody moved over.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck. So, alright. So, we have a weird child, a weird, less weird child pointing at the child. Sorry, child. Pointing at the invisible dude that's invisible. I don't know what the fuck you are. An angel. Like, what the fuck's going on?
Have mercy.
Looking at the invisible dude, because he probably knows what's going on.
Not getting out of this one.
Oh, I saw someone fly across the screen.
No, you
Yeah,
didn't.
There we go.
Zooming.
Or
I was
about
gonna
it.
move, and then everybody moved over there. Okay, he's just right here.
Everyone's trying to
What
surround the
advantage?
child.
Honestly, on the advanced, I have to give that to you guys. What happened to this guy? So, I will say for you guys, it is blinking and he's back.
Oh, you weren't lying.
He does roll
Me?
his eyes at you, and you see him kind of squint at you and at Mosey before he kind of gives you a shrug, and he goes, "I don't know, John." And he points at the angel across the street. John, he is pointing at you.
Heresy!
You then
Heresy.
you then see him point to come over here, like point at you and then down at the ground.
Come here now, boy.
Here, wait.
Father, protect me, for I enter the maw of the demon.
Here, wait. You gotta draw him in a real fun way. Jesus is cool.
An ally, perhaps.
An ally.
This is cool.
No, there is evidence that Jesus did exist. It's just not sure if he was
No, this is.
really powerful.
Do you want, foul creature of the abyss?
So,
Jesus is cool. Book of Mormon, come
Literally, he gets out keys. It's a keychain. It's just a keychain
Jingle
full of
jangle. I
crosses.
said your favorite word, Book of Mormon. Jingle jingle.
Oh, there's a keychain. It's like WWJD. What would Jesus do?
Yeah.
So stupid.
These are all
just
words
throws on
that
the floor in
make
front
me-
of you.
It gets the attention of.
John, is that as close as you're getting?
Yes.
Okay. You see the man roll his eyes, and he goes, "I don't know as much as you do." He follows all the time, and he motions to John. At least for us.
Huh.
Can
So-
you just ignore? Can
As
you
for
just
your
ignore
little
him?
Yes. As for your little friend, I don't know.
Oh, the weird child.
I thought they were an agent of yours, perhaps. An evil scion of the abyss.
John, can you speak English for 5 minutes?
How do you know my name, devil?
You were literally
Name
at a
check?
cafe.
Yeah,
You were
he has
literally
like a name tag.
You were literally
name tag
at a
from when he worked.
cafe with a name tag.
Be quiet!
He's still wearing his barista outfit that says, "Hello, my name is John Bellwater."
It was a
It's
themed
his
restaurant.
costume.
It's his costume.
It's because he got fired,
Yeah.
so it's his costume now.
Shit, I forgot to put my name tag away.
That wouldn't change
What is the
anything.
opposite of an angel?
We've seen your name.
Have I seen who you truly are, Satan child?
All right, John.
What do you mean by Satan child?
Your demons, can you not see?
You're an angel. I'm assuming just the way he reacts to you, you're not looking at the dude.
I was sent to this earth to
You kind of see his
banish
brow twitch like he's getting fed up with this conversation.
You get used to it.
You will not corrupt the good people with your vile intentions.
Oh, I'm good. Wow.
Anyway, we didn't see what he gave you. What's the problem?
Oh, you just left a random child. I just thought you teleported or went invisible. It was weird, but that's the only reason why I came over here.
Maybe you
He just
shouldn't
looks at
leave
him.
a young girl here alone. Have you not heard the radio recently?
Oh yeah, that.
Okay, he looks at you.
Looks at him, shakes head. No. Didn't hear anything.
Not at all.
Oh,
Oh.
We're out of town.
oh, that would explain so much. You see, there's a killer. He always appears around this time, and he's known as the vampire, and he kills people around Halloween and leaves like bite marks. He only ever goes after women, and I was so sure that you were about to abandon this young woman alone during Halloween in a town which is famous for its issues.
Mm.
I'm so glad to know that that was not your intention and you did not know.
A vampire, you say?
Oh, hey, he's contributing to
Yes.
this conversation.
Is there a problem? Do you know anything? Can you give me any information?
Back?
Ah.
I do not know who you are. I cannot trust you.
Yes, but you mentioned something about a vampire. Do you know anything about the vampire that is in this area?
I don't believe I do, but I know of vampires. Would I know? Of this particular one?
Not this.
I don't know
particular-
anything. Do I know?
Do I know?
I don't know. Or do
Not
I?
this particular one. But I mean, hey, from what they've said, this checks out. That sounds like a vampire to me.
Checks out.
With your bladed chain of death and your demonic powers and whatever the hell the rest of you are. Heck,
Have a gun.
And whatever the fuck the rest of you do.
I have a gun.
Lord, forgive.
Lord, forgive me, please. I am sorry. The mortals have vile minds.
Lift up my shirt. I've got a shotgun and a pistol.
Primitive,
Just
but
tucked in my
effective. Perhaps for now we make an alliance of death
Always be back.
to stop
The
this vampire.
To be honest, I think the bloodied note from the child makes. I think that takes precedence. To be honest, but you know, hey.
That child is the vampire.
We will get to the vampire eventually. But I am rather concerned about this note. I don't think children should be playing around in blood, especially
There's
during
blood
this
on-
time of year.
There's blood on the note.
Oh yeah, like he gives a note to the. Here you go, random child.
Yeah, Kate, you were able to see the note written in blood with like some like granules of like sugar on it, as well as the photo attached to the bottom of the kid slumped over on this guy covered in blood. Like it looks like he was like thrown up on.
Oh.
May I inquire this note for a moment?
Stares at John.
You can
Thank
place
you.
it on the ground. I will pick it up.
Okay, I put it on the ground.
Takes hand sanitizer out, squirts it.
Oh my god!
Not again! Money!
Maria!
As he reaches for it, I want to just like tap his hand. I want to see what he does.
Nothing fucking happened.
Perhaps Father shields me yet. Quickly grabs the note.
Kate's got a smug grin. That was funny.
Just, huh.
I was expecting that.
Nothing happens.
That's how he felt before he realized something happened. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, that's how he's reacting, not how what actually happened.
Oh, dear God.
It's all
He's like
psychological.
reacting this when everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, she's an actual demon." Then he stops. He's like, "Oh no, never mind."
The audio to that one is just also fantastic.
So it's okay.
Oh,
False
God.
alarm, guys. False alarm.
Swipes note, looks at note. What does this note say?
Read. You might know
Do
the
you-
answer.
Do you not know English?
for how
I
he
read
speaks,
the note.
for how he
Common.
speaks, I don't think he knows English.
I speak many languages.
Someone speaks Old English.
Do you read many languages?
Perhaps I do. What does this say? I read the note.
Look at bloodied note.
I'm just half expecting if Kate starts speaking in Thai, it would be like Chris with Kate speaking in Thai. It's like, did you just cast a spell on me? Like she's speaking the devil's tongue.
She's doing the devil's tongue. No.
Dear God. What does the note say?
If you look at
It's in handouts. It's in handouts.
Also, it's been read out.
I can read it out again if you want.
Here, I'll just send it to Cat. To chat. So Kate
The
can
chat,
look
the
at
cat.
it. Cat.
Thanks. Really appreciate it.
Don't worry, he's illiterate.
Man, I feel accomplished. My first roll of the game was a 13. How
Yeah.
lucky?
Pretty good.
Like, not to be lucky, yet unlucky to get a 13. Feels accomplished. Halloween!
Curious.
I'm gonna flip something. I flipped my phone. Whoa!
Curious note indeed, especially from a child. Places the note back on the ground.
I pick up the note. When it comes to the blood, is the blood like fresh?
It may have been, but it is like drying and like seeping into the paper now.
Yeah. Is the sugar like part of the blood?
Not part of the blood, but like something with sugar on its hands handled the note.
Is it like raw sugar though, like cane sugar or something?
No, not like cane sugar. Like if I go out and like
Pixie
dig
stick.
in the bucket we have out there of candy right now, and like
Smear it
hold
all
a
over your hand.
Snickers, it's gonna get on my hands, and then if I touch the paper, that's what it looks like.
Oh, so there's like chocolate mixed in.
Yeah, like chocolate, maybe like a hard
Stick-
sugar.
Sticky,
Oh, okay.
hardened.
Freaking
Candy
pixie sticks all
residue.
over it.
By the way, would I have reacted all to the blood? Or no?
Because
It's-
it is dried, no.
Okay, thank God. I don't want to die.
He doesn't want the vampire hunter to know he's a vampire.
That chainsaw looks very dangerous. My head would not look good on that.
That's the 10.
It is.
It's not.
I shall assist thee in finding out this mystery. Or perhaps this child is being held hostage by Satan.
Looking at the picture of the dead child. He's like, yeah. Yeah.
Hostage.
I will say that there is a house number on the house. The picture
Yeah.
taken.
We start heading to that location.
There's no need to walk. I can carry thee. Except for the child. I can't carry the child. It's simply
Okay.
not possible.
Oh, the demon?
The demon. I can't.
I'm assuming. Is that wrong for me to assume?
Can you carry like 3? Well, I did ask what the opposite of an angel was. I didn't really get an answer to that.
They
Like-
are.
Yeah.
I know
Is it
they are.
demon?
I don't know what that
Is
is.
it demon or daemon?
Or devil?
So I can only
Damien.
carry, like,
Oh,
Demon.
That's a play on words.
I can
That's
carry
funny.
2 of you, but return very quickly.
Hold
I have a
on.
car.
We could also just walk together.
It's probably not that far away.
Yeah.
I have wings.
Yeah, and we're in public.
Salty also said to hang on.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no, John. You can go instantly to anywhere you've been before.
Oh, right. Yes, I've definitely been there, right? I've seen the house,
No.
right? No? No?
No.
Okay, well, shit.
You've not been there.
John definitely thinks he has.
Well, you have not.
I definitely... Wait. No, I can't. Never mind.
I'll show you the address again. This place you would know.
Yeah. Do you want to try?
Yes.
Okay.
Grab
Yes,
on!
it does.
Except for you, demons.
He's now
So
in
who are you
Alabama.
taking?
Flips
I
him
will
off.
take... I will take, this weird guy and this weird guy, as everyone else here scares me.
Okay.
Yippee!
I don't scare you. I'm very happy.
It is all right. I have a motorbike.
I have a car.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I believe that the car can fit more people in.
I win.
Do you win?
Since I got an advanced success, I win!
Okay.
What are you doing? Like, as he grabs us.
He
Oh.
tries to win, but he can't, because he hasn't been there before.
I will say, John, you do have to get close to grab them. So you do have to step closer to the demon.
That or you step over there, but either way, you're gonna be closer to the demon.
Yeah.
Or you could come around, but then you'll be closer to the chainsaw.
Oh, dear God. Grab some quick. Fly!
My car can fit 5 people, or 6 if we squeeze in.
Yeah, like Phil, you're like, this could fit like 5 people, and then you just hear, fly!
You could have like the angel on the roof.
And for a brief moment, Elle, Phil, and John vanish.
Oh
well,
my.
they're dead.
Oh my.
And then, almost, like, without even breathing, they're back already. John, you have no clue where this fucking house is.
I cannot bring us there because I don't know what that is.
You're dumb.
That's why I asked if you knew the address. Also, whilst that happened, how did that feel? What was that? What the
If
fuck?
anything, it felt like a strong gust of wind,
Okay.
and like you blacked out for just a second.
Okay.
I
So I
pet
like
the
blinked and then
cat.
okay.
Yeah, Mercy's not thrilled.
Like, sorry about that, though.
You do feel like a pod hand just claw into your shoulder.
Like, it's not my fault. Say it's...
Not in response to you, but like as it happened.
Oh, okay. Like, the latch on. Like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. How about we get the car? You know, if you really want to do your wing thing, you just stand on the roof.
I feel like he'd be on the roof anyways, because either way, he's going to be in the back with the demon child, and chainsaw lady.
Yeah.
Do you wanna climb on the roof?
Whoever wants to set up front, like, normally Mossy will take up front, but she could stay on my shoulders.
I think my my equipment is rather too big to be in the back with children.
I have a trunk.
I don't trust that one.
Well,
The trunk.
No. That man.
The child. Oh.
Oh, the angel.
Oh, okay.
The demon, I understand. I don't trust them either.
I think the angel's
It's a
just.
big deal. I will meet you there.
Yeah, I think the angel's broken in some way.
Like, to be honest,
Rather
the
strange.
demon didn't cause the Salem witch trials. The church did.
It's a
So,
misunderstanding.
It's the people are the problem. I understand.
like, yeah.
While they're talking, Kate's just like, okay,
Walks.
Damien. It's like, should I just go with them, meet you there?
I will meet you there. It's going to cause an issue either.
Alright.
And with that, well, and you, yeah, you don't have to worry. And with that, Damien departs. That's not delete. That's delete.
I poke where he was.
There's nothing there this time.
Damn Shit.
Is there fire and brimstone left behind in his wake?
No.
Sulfur, perhaps?
He just blinked out of existence.
Sofa. Hmm?
He doesn't exist anymore. Why are you not happy now?
John, roll sharp for me.
Ah, yes. My angelic senses.
Yeah.
I
One or two
definitely
more
don't
on your
have a
level.
negative
Oh,
one.
oh, you get so close to leveling.
You don't see shit.
I
That's-
smell the scent of
Nothing.
candy.
Fuck off.
Candy.
So, like
Yes.
more experience for you now.
Honestly, him leveling up is a good idea.
Yeah. I don't think it is a
Actually,
good idea. If I'm honest, it's not. It's not going to be great. Depending on what he picks, it's not going to be good for him.
How is your sharp so low?
Because he's an angel. What do you mean?
I'm
He's
an
stupid.
I am
figured-
blinded by faith.
I see that.
-1.
Like, I figured your charm. Like, hold on.
My charm is 1, you know.
How's your. Okay.
My
All
tough is 2.
Alright.
My
Alright,
tough is 2 also.
You're getting in Phil's
Ooh.
car?
Yep.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Alright.
It's a 1970 Chevrolet. Yeah, Chevrolet SS.
So there's barely enough room for 5 people. Got it.
No, it can fit 5 people, especially since one's a child.
One.
Right. But
Squeeze
it's
in.
muscle cars don't have good leg room.
No, it doesn't matter about legroom. I can fit you in. That doesn't mean if you're going to be comfortable. I never said you're going to be
That
comfortable.
was my point.
It was what kind of car?
It's a muscle car.
1 second. I go 100%. Just didn't find my dream car.
Could have sent a picture. Yeah.
I'm doing
I
that
think
too.
you should have a Toyota Igo. That could definitely not fit 5 people.
Oh, that's not as bad as I thought it was. Okay.
The front seat slides up,
Yeah.
so you will have to slide in the back that way.
My wings still whirled out.
You not put those away?
I mean, probably, but you know.
I mean, if not, it's fine.
If not, you'll be
We
on
can-
With what we had.
We can always get them off.
He will probably put them on. He could probably do it.
You ever see the show Lucifer?
Pulls out shotgun.
I've
You
only
get them
seen
off
like a
again,
little
eh?
bit. I want to continue Lucifer. It was funny.
I think everyone wants to continue Lucifer.
I don't remember
Geek
where. I
fan.
don't remember what part I got to.
Yeah, that's the issue.
There you go.
I only remember after I think it's Mizzy, I think that was her name, and the angel are banging in the car.
Alright.
That's the part I
Minute?
remember. I think so. That's the part I remember clearly is those two banging in the car.
Yeah, I think I may have. I don't know. I need to restart the entire thing.
Season 2. 2 or 3.
Alright.
I wouldn't mind
So-
rewatching it though.
Plugging in the house address into Google.
Google Maps, yeah.
After Google.
This
You
map.
arrive over here. It is a kind of a quiet neighborhood.
What coincidence? That was also
huh?
one now. What coincidence are we going to that other circle? Like this.
Yeah, there was a reason I asked.
Oh yeah, real quick thing I realized. Actually no, never mind. Actually, I just realized if Kate wants to tell her parents about like, hey, don't leave mom alone because of a killer, I feel like they'd probably tell Kate to come back.
Yeah.
They don't know about Damien. They'll never
No, they
know.
don't.
They'll never know about Damien.
They don't.
So-
They won't know.
Fine.
I was about to say she'll text us like, wait, actually no, that's a bad idea.
Wait, Damien's not your dad?
Huh? No.
Are you like peering over her shoulder as she's like typing the text out and then like
100%.
changing her mind?
100% I'm doing that.
I thought who's in the front?
I'm driving.
If I can be in the front seat, I would love to be.
Yeah, I'll let you be in the front. Sure. Either one, anyone can. So
So what, is Elle like looking over her shoulder, seeing her texting her dad, and is like, wait, is that Damien not your dad?
Yeah. Is that going to get to that? Okay, that's fine.
Pauses for a second, looks at
He
you, he's like,
looks very
He's-
uncomfortable in a car.
he's not my biological father now.
Okay. Did he give you the X?
stares in confusion.
What?
The X on your light.
What are you talking about?
I just stare at you.
Maybe you've been spending too much time around your brother, and his darkness is tainting you.
Brother?
He's not your brother?
No.
Demon Daddy.
Who was that man then?
Who's that?
A demon from hell.
Please
I-
don't tell me he was your father.
Not my biological father.
But he is your father.
I consider him one, yes.
My, he looked a little bit too young to be a father.
Looks like the actual pictures of Damien.
You
Yeah.
get 5 at the age of 13, technically.
I knew many who were fathers younger.
Is that supposed to impress me?
No, merely an inference.
Alright. So you guys arrive at the house. I will say you park across the street. And at the house, there is a little boy.
It was him. He did it.
He is sitting on the steps of the house. I will also mention that, unlike the picture, the house is covered, at least the walkway here, is just covered with jack-o'-lanterns. That walkway. So there's like jack-o'-lanterns along the path. The little kid is sitting up there. He has a bowl of candy in his hands, and you notice, at least from where you're at, he's alive.
That's
You also
good.
notice this is not the same kid in the picture. But he's sitting there, just kind of waiting.
Dear child, is everything okay?
Are you just yelling that from across the street?
Yes.
Oh, he left the car. What the fuck? Look away for 1 minute.
We've all left the car.
You seem sad and lonely. Mournful, perhaps.
You could get closer to the chat.
Yeah, you're just
Let's
shouting
shout.
at this from the street.
Yeah, if you just get close, you don't have to shout and alert everyone to your existence.
Yeah,
Hmm.
the kid at the
Oh!
stairs. Ah!
Fucking up towards.
Jump
Yeah,
scares
as
the
you're
kid.
shouting, the kid smiles at you as you approach, and he goes, "I like your clown costume, mister."
Stares at the child.
Kate, like stifling a laugh, like
Where's Kanaya?
Thank you.
Kanaya's good.
Just through your teeth, just thank you.
You seem sad.
Kanaya, where are you?
Kneels down a bit.
Ray?
Hmm?
Where's Kanaya?
They're dead.
She's
Oh,
Asleep in the
God.
car.
asleep in the car. She's pulling the chainsaw out of the trunk.
Yeah.
Why do you need?
Chainsaw.
The kid like kind of gives you a weird look. And you see him kind of shift a little bit. He just says, "No, I'm waiting for my dad to come home."
Hmm. How old are you, young friend?
8.
Strange you are left home alone on such a dangerous night.
It's Halloween. It's our favorite night. And he smiles at this and he holds out the candy to you if you would like one.
Oh no, I am okay, thank you.
I'm gonna crash on. I'm gonna take a piece of candy.
Yeah. He smiles as you take one.
I'm gonna start eating it. Like, is that blood in your shirt?
Yeah,
You
this
can.
is Dad's costume.
Oh, is it a costume? Is it a
Yeah, he
costume?
was-
I smell the scent of blood.
It's 1, it's dried. 2, roll investigate.
1, dried. 2,
I don't know.
John.
Okay, there you go. Level.
Okay.
Where's your level?
I win.
Yeah,
What do I
that-
win?
how blood discolors, that is definitely blood. You don't know if the child knows that or not.
Did your father make this costume?
Yeah, he had it when I came home. I think he felt and you see him like pause for a moment. I think he was trying to follow the rules he has.
Okay, do you know what the rules are?
Yeah. And you see him kind of like think about it for a moment. And then he looks down at the jack-o'-lanterns and then he points at the jack-o'-lanterns and he goes, yeah, jack-o'-lanterns have to stay lit. And he nods and you have a feeling that's what he knows.
You said rules plural as I slide it behind.
Yeah. He looks at you guys like crowding him, and you can see him like shift in his on his spot on the stairs.
I've like crouched down, so I'm like eye level with him.
I have also crouched down.
I'm not crouching.
Yeah. You see him like shift because you can see him getting visibly uncomfortable.
Going to move back a bit.
Yes, some of you back away.
Yeah, because that'll help. That'll make you look less sus.
I'm like,
Walks all the way.
what's wrong? Oh, there he, young, right? There he goes.
Yeah, there he goes.
Search
Are you all right?
Danger.
So are you going back to search, John?
Yes. Yep. I'm gonna search while they're doing that. Just kind of.
Are you doing this sneakily or very obvious?
Gonna try to do sneakily. Will that work?
Okay,
Who
then
knows?
I need you to roll act under pressure for me.
Act under pressure.
Which is
Under pressure.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he
Excellent,
succeeded!
oh,
Oh my god.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I will say the kid is too focused with Phil and Elle, and you are able to go further around the property. So hold on, let me build you a path. Give me this.
Give me that. Maybe
Okay,
I'll take
path
that.
just for you.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and then hold on, because I don't know.
Father, protect me this day. What should I take for an improvement? Curious.
This will work.
I'm assuming the moves are the most good things to take.
Yeah, I would suggest at least like adding a +1 to one of your stats real fast for this.
Depending on your moves, they could be really good if you pick those. Depends what they are.
Could lay on hands.
Yeah, you could do that.
So,
Yeah, could be useful.
That's
Okay.
right.
So yeah, what did you ask the boy?
I was like, I'm sorry, are you alright? Are we booking you?
He looks to you, the man in the hulking costume. And he kind of nods a little bit.
I always dress up very much so for Halloween. But don't worry, as I'll lean in for him to get to look at Mossy.
Rosie perks her head up, and upon seeing the cat, the child does get familiar. He reaches his hand out to pet her, and then he looks at you and is like, "Can I?"
Yeah, you can pet her.
Yeah, and he gives the cat a good pat, and he seems to be at least less freaked out than he was.
bites off kids' finger.
Cats. Cats always were.
That's right.
Yeah,
Like,
bitch.
if you said that your father had multiple rules. You said the pumpkins were one?
He nods and he goes, "Yeah, Dad talks about it all the time. I don't. I remember the pumpkins, and I remember. You can see him thinking real hard, and he goes, "Oh, check your
Never-
candy." And he
Never enter
nods.
the backyard.
Don't go in the backyard.
That's a rule?
Yeah.
That's
Out.
a,
It's gonna take the candy out of my mouth and check it.
There's a razor.
Is there a problem with it?
Not that you can tell right now.
You gotta give it like 10 minutes to hit.
Put it back in my mouth. It's like keeping on it.
Yeah, I'll say you have like a sucker or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
nothing.
replaced
obvious to
Smarties
you.
with calcified cocaine.
It's
Um,
it's lined with
Even
cocaine.
better. Even better.
okay, so pumpkins always have the pumpkins lit. Always check your candy.
Do you know where your father is now?
He's going to the parade on a date, and he smiles. We carved the jack-o'-lantern downstairs, and then he had to go to the parade with his date.
May I ask, are you here home alone?
You see him like open his mouth, and he closes it. No.
Just
you
making
were-
sure. If you
No,
were left
it's-
alone, that would have been very irresponsible of your father.
If you did, make sure you set traps. Never
great
know.
movie! Love that movie.
John Paul yelling from the backyard.
I love that movie!
Yeah, real quick, let's jump over to John. Are you going further back?
Yes,
Great, I'll head on down.
Hello, Satan, are you here?
Are you like looking in the windows? Is that why you're close to the house?
Yes.
So really it looks like a house. Who would have thought?
Curious.
In the dining room, however, this part right here, let me get you a reveal. In the dining room over here, as you're walking past the kitchen, you do notice that on the counter are multiple vials of what look to be medical equipment along with candy. There is also some. You do see a box cutter having been pulled apart and stuck into one. It looks like it was just left there hastily. There are also several syringes filled with something on the counter.
That does not seem very father-like.
He's lacing the candy.
Thinks for a minute. Good thing I didn't take any candy. Oh, shit!
Oh shit!
So far, I think only Elle has taken any candy.
Do not take candy. Spit candy out.
Are you just like actually like from the backyard and just shouting this?
No, he just runs over here. Just wait. Sorry to interrupt.
Where'd you come from?
I would spit the candy out. I have seen terrible things within the house, suggesting the candy has been manipulated in nefarious purposes.
Oh, that's okay. That's why my mouth's numb.
Oh man, you gotta love rule number 2, huh?
That makes sense.
Carry on.
So
Salty gets experience. Nice.
I do! Tommy gets experience! Yay, Tommy!
Yay, Tommy!
By the way, the kid's name is Tommy!
Well, does he have any bonuses for that roll?
Oh me.
No.
Oh, okay, sweet. Experience for him.
Tommy is not a smart man. So, do we just want to say that you used angel wings, Gabe, just so it looks less suspicious?
Yes, that's what I called
Yeah.
Like, you have this whole time. Just don't always forget.
Yeah.
Don't eat the candy.
Yeah, so Elle, you're spitting it out.
Yeah, like put it out. I'm like,
Yeah, now that you're thinking about it, your mouth does taste a little numb, and you can feel like this acrid taste at the back of your throat.
not my favorite flavor.
John, are you going further back?
Yes.
Can I try and discern what it is?
The candy, the
Yeah,
acrid
what-
flavor.
Yeah, like what the.
Roll.
Roll a
Well, huh.
Huh.
My vibrator. It is going off.
Oh,
Hold
it's
on,
turned
let me
off.
look
Maybe
at your moves
you
real
should
quick.
turn
Come
it
here,
off.
you.
I have turned it off now.
None of my moves will help with this.
That's John. That's Elle.
I am John.
You are John.
I thought you were Maria.
No, Maria is dead, unfortunately.
Okay, so roll a weird for me, actually. Because
Okay.
this is something a weird person would know.
Sure.
How'd you do?
8.
Pretty good.
You're doing very good. So having never tried it yourself, you have the feeling that just like from what you know and what you've read about it, it kind of tastes a little like cyanide.
Whoa!
Does it now?
I was going to jokingly say
however-
cyanide earlier.
However, you have no clue if it's enough to kill you or enough to just make you sick.
Do I know things that counteract cyanide?
No.
Medical attention.
Yeah.
You think counteract cyanide?
There isn't anything that can counteract cyanide, especially past a certain dose.
I'll be one moment, everyone. I'm just gonna go over here, just next to the car. I'm just gonna throw up.
That's not. You do not do that. All right.
I do want you to take one harm for me.
What?
But yeah,
Yeah.
congrats,
Well.
you threw up.
Just like
Congrats.
he didn't say
Throwing up.
anything. I would have warned him. You don't throw up cyanide. You don't throw up poison or acrid substances. It just is worse. Slap. No.
What do you do? Gets rid of it. What?
Take chemistry class once. If you take chemistry class, this is like the first thing they teach you in lab safety. If you ingest any acid or a high base, never throw it back up.
This is not an
You
acid,
need
it's poison.
or a base. Any acidic compound or a base. Cyanide counts as those. Poisons also work.
Right.
The cyanide also just kind of fucks you up too. No matter what. What's ingested.
Good thing I took lay on hands, huh?
It's
Yeah.
instantaneous.
Alright. So you come back after throwing up.
Oh my. Are you alright?
No.
Are you guys at the porch just hear a little
So where's your father's at the thing?
Yeah, Dad's at the parade with his date.
Have you ate any of the candy?
No, we make caramel apples. After we carved our jack-o'-lantern, and he nodded.
Oh, you made them
Okay.
yourself?
Dad makes all the jack-o'-lantern. He helped me with my special jack-o'-lantern.
Is
Do
it
you have a
lit?
picture of the jack-o'-lantern?
No,
Could we see it?
no. It's special.
Is it lit?
Why is it
It
special?
is lit, bro.
Yeah,
How
of
about,
course.
would you show it to me if I let you hold, Mosi?
I want you to roll charm for me. Specifically manipulate person.
Damn, foils again.
Is there a way? Is there like a manipulate roll?
There should be.
Yeah, it's a
I just have a charm.
It would just be charm unless you have a thing.
Oh, just
Yeah, because
Oh, okay.
that's the one move. Okay, charm. I have to remember the rules on that one. Manipulate somebody for a normal person. On a 7 to 9, they'll do it, but only if you do something for them right now to show that you mean it. If they ask too much, they'll tell you what, if anything. I'll say that you offering to let them hold Mosey will do it. He goes, yeah, but I want to hold her while we go and look.
Okay.
So he holds out his hands and he puts the candy bucket down.
I let Mosi just slowly walk down my arm, just into his.
Yeah, he definitely holds her how a child holds a cat. Like her
Whole
arms
hat.
are Supermaning out.
You hear cat.
It's just for him.
I know. Just let it happen, please.
The cat's
Dad,
tail
Dad.
flicks, but she does stay put.
I'll make it up to you later.
The tail flicks a little less, but it's still flicking.
Mm.
You'll get extra special treats later tonight.
Good treats for Giddy.
Extra special treats.
Concern.
So with that, Tommy takes you guys inside. He opens up the door as best he can with the cat in his hands, and he takes you guys inside. While they're going inside, John, are you still wanting to poke around the back?
Yes.
Excellent. So John, as you go further back, it really looks like a normal backyard. You notice over here, a sapling has just been planted. There is brown, fresh dirt on the back. There's a gnome sitting to the side of it.
Satan.
You also notice on the other side of the fence, there is a hole, and a dog is poking his head through and looking at you. Let me...
The Gabe and the Angel are clashing.
Sit down.
Hold on.
Oh, puppy.
Every time.
Let me go get him, because he's a very handsome dog. I love this
A
dog.
blessed thing Adam named thee.
Beautiful creature.
For Adam.
Here's the dog. Specifically, I need to make him a token.
Oh, it's so fucking cute.
He's a handsome boy.
John immediately gets sidetracked. How a beautiful creature of God, how are you?
Yeah, as you approach the dog, it does kind of bare its teeth at you and bark.
Oh, my apologies. My apologies.
And as it begins barking, hold on. I need to very quickly make this beautiful boy a token.
Calls himself out of the dirt. Bites your nose off.
Oh.
Come here, handsome dog. The other guy has a... Through the hole, the dog, of course, barks. And, you then hear a voice. It is a older gentleman. He comes out of the house next door. From what you can see, the house next door is a little ratty, a little ill-kept. The garden is overgrown. It is unmonitored. Weeds have kind of taken over. The house itself is a little run down. It's not the best cared for. Like, the shutters are kind of like falling apart. You notice upstairs there is a window that has just been covered with a plastic bag. So it's ratty.
Curious.
However, an older voice comes over through the other side, going, Spite! Spite, where are you? Spite!
He is over here, good neighbor.
You're gonna get in
You
trouble,
hear
John.
a pause, and he goes, who the fuck are you?
I am merely a neighbor, of...
You don't sound like Wilkins.
No, different neighbor. Your dog is here, though.
He comes over to where the voice is, and he looks through the hole to look at you.
Just stares directly in the hole, smiling.
Just 2 inches from his
And he
face.
goes, "Are you one of Wilkins's freaks?"
I am confused by that.
You're fucking breaking in. I have an NRA license in my pocket and a shotgun over the fireplace.
No, no. I don't. No. I am a religious man. You see,
I'm a Jehovah's Witness.
I'm a Jehovah's Witness. Yes.
Dress up like that.
Oh well, yes. See, I am an angel of God.
Uh-huh.
And I could not help but I heard the yap of a beautiful creature of God, and I had to investigate.
You leave my
Plus-
fucking dog alone.
I have not touched, I promise. Also, do you know anything
swearing.
of the child's father? Because upon investigation by looking through the windows, I have discovered that the candy that the child is giving out is indeed injected with vile concoction.
I want you to roll charm for me. Because he asked you if you were breaking in and you said, "No, I'm a man of God." And then, "I'm looking through the windows."
I don't know.
Breaking in! Not breaking in.
Looking.
So,
I'm just looking through the windows.
I have not technically broken, not yet.
Okay,
I-
okay, that's a
scoping out
success.
the place. Just scoping out the place.
You see him like pause for a second, and he goes, "I don't know. Wilkins always does this every year.
Laces the kid.
He laces the candy with strange
No!
substances.
Leaves this damn kid. He always has these weird." Ugh. You see
That
him
is-
like get kind of like
Really
you see him like,
piss
throw
me
his hand
about
up on the other side, and he goes, "Wilkins is around Halloween. He just gets a little weird.
Hmm.
So
That is
wouldn't be surprised to me if he's lacing his damn candy. I ought to call the cops on that son of a bitch. Do you need me to call him? I don't have one of them new phones."
I mean, the child is left alone. The father seems extremely sketchy and has laced the candy. I have compatriots that are making sure the child is not being harmed.
Oh, so you called the cops. All right. Well,
No. We are merely they're friends. God, I can't believe I just said that. Throws up in the I am not friends with demons. But perhaps, maybe, calling the cops would not be a terrible idea.
well, tell his fucking kid to stay out of my damn yard.
Will do, good sir. Have a wonderful Satan Eve.
Screw you! And he
And to you as well, sir.
he goes back into his house with the dog following behind.
They're friends now.
They're friends now.
I have made a new friend.
I bet it's not clear if he's going to call the cops or not.
You have a feeling he's not calling the cops.
I do love mortals.
Is there anything else you'd like to do in the backyard?
Make sure there is no dead bodies, sketchy things.
Uh-huh.
I have seen the news at the on the TV at the coffee shop, and this is things that happen.
Would you like to roll investigate a mystery for me?
Yes.
He's watched ID. That channel. Plenty.
A failure.
I've watched Blue Blood.
Oh my god!
Just
He hasn't
throwing
watched
that
enough of it,
there.
though.
No, I think everything's fine.
Everything back here looks fantastic. Gabe, you can use a luck point if you're tired of failing, but you have level up.
Yeah.
I think I'll use a luck point.
Please do.
It's
Jesus.
fine.
Jesus, you're just every other thing.
It's on character. This is the most unlucky.
I mean, at least you got a high with the charm.
At least I got an experience point now.
Yeah.
Well, I did
Yeah.
until I failed.
No, you can have the experience point. I don't care.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's a one-off. So, when you investigate a mystery, roll shift hold 2. Yeah. So you can ask what happened here, what sort of creature is it, what can it do, what can hurt it, where did it go, what was it going to do, and what is being concealed here.
What is being concealed here?
Well, one, nobody fucking plants a tree in autumn.
Does seem to be a strange time to plant a tree.
The dirt is very fresh. And as you get closer to the tree, it smells terrible. Even with the
Oh, the hanging
even
tree.
with the dirt, the
Good
tree, it's a fading scent, but it is still present.
I do believe the authorities should be called now.
And you
We'll
get
pull
one
out.
question.
Gets out flip phone.
Gets out flip phone. Yeah. How does this thing work again? What were the what were the other questions?
20 minutes of dynamite on.
What happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? And what was it going to do?
What happened here?
So you notice over here near the back, there is very faint. However, you do catch it. There is a trail. It is patchy on the stairs, but it does look like blood. And then as it comes down towards where the mound is, it creates an indent like something was dragged.
I will make sure I know the address of this place before I call the police. And I remembered it from the note. Or at least I hope I do. And then I'm gonna call the police while also, after I do that, I'll go inside and, let the homies know, hey, guys, I called the police. There's some sketchy stuff going on here.
Okay, so while you're doing this outside, folks who are going inside, Tommy has led you into the house and is kind of standing near the basement door.
Yeah, as they were walking in, I was going to ask Phil if I could borrow his keys for a sec. I forgot something on the car. I need to grab it. My eyes go to the candle.
Yeah. Don't drive my car.
You can't drive.
I don't know how.
I can't.
I don't know this one.
Even if I want to, I don't.
You hear from inside the house, come on!
Okie dokie.
Hey!
Bro,
Yeah,
you better, or that kid's gonna turn into fucking the Antichrist. And he's gonna kill
When
everyone.
we
You
get
better,
out-
or that cat's going to disappear.
Yeah.
And when the kid's
also-
outside, I'll put the candy in the trunk and then join them.
Also,
And
Salty,
put the
I'm
bowl
assuming,
back where it was.
Damien's just vibing around here invisible or something.
Who knows? I know. You don't.
You are not allowed.
I like how you put that candy in the trunk, so if the police come and everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, yeah, they put cyanide in the candy. Where's the candy? It's in the trunk of our car."
Yeah, I was gonna say.
What?
Well, it's more so like random children don't just take the candy as it's just sitting there.
We could have taken it in with us. We are going in.
Well, that's a decision that was not discussed. So,
We are
Well,
literally.
You're right. You're both in the back. You can y'all can say that to each
Yeah.
other.
It's already done now, though. So.
Yeah, so let's.
I will also say Kate is kind of looking around. She's like,
I will say that Tommy is standing in a way where you guys can't really see into the room with the, the clear indication of poisoning.
The sussy room.
Yeah. And he motions for you to come down to the basement. Come on! I'll show you the special one.
Alrighty, you lead the way.
He takes Mosi down, and he's being very careful and very gentle as he goes down the stairs. Into the basement.
I'll go down in a little bit.
You're gonna stay out, Kate?
Yeah, she'll follow in a little while, but she's like waiting for the others to leave so she can try to see if Davian's around there.
I was going to bring up the rear, but I guess not.
Elle, are
Lead
you
the
staying
way.
up?
I'm like looking around at everything, trying to get all the information I can.
Yeah, it looks like a normal house from what you can see. Obviously not taking into consideration the back.
I'm like being slower on purpose just so I can look at everything I can.
Okay. Tommy then leads you guys down the stairs. And John, I am going to abandon you for just a moment.
I do.
I know, I'm sorry.
I am
Ooh,
hurt.
Abandoning John Paul.
Not that. Wait, where did it go? Shit. Uh-oh.
I ate
Hold
it.
on, never mind.
It's shit.
No!
Wait, you did. I'm sorry.
Oh,
My
of the-
table is
One of the
broken.
maps disappeared.
I ate the table.
Oh,
It is indeed broken.
Oh no. Our table. He broken it.
My table has been murdered.
The table's in stomach acid.
Curious.
so
Oh
I could
no.
only
Our
find
table.
a fantasy map. So, whoops.
Hello, welcome to Skyrim, guys.
Yeah, so it looks a little more menacing than I promise it is.
You see,
Well,
my dad really likes to decorate the basement as well.
Yeah, he likes the base. Yeah, okay. He gets really into spirit and he decorates the basement.
But
Strange.
not but not upstairs.
No,
Huh.
hold on. I'm trying to get the room ready.
He's like, hold on.
Don't look, there's stuff everywhere. I need to clean up
There's
before
a
you
lot
come
of
in.
stuff. Hold on. I need to shrink the basement.
Just break the basement. Hold on, guys.
I need to shrink the basement. Hold on. Basement right now is really big.
Also, to clarify, I wouldn't be going downstairs until I've checked the rest of this floor.
Okay.
Because the angel
Um,
said he saw something here, so.
I do ask that you act under pressure for me.
Under pressure.
What would that be?
That is
Cool.
a cool roll.
Okay, I'm good at that. Very good. Very
Pew,
good.
pew, 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 neon, neon. Pew, neon, 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 neon. Pew, pew.
Like some
I will say Tommy
experience.
does notice you trying to poke around and he goes, "No, downstairs." And he's like giving you a very like
Stern look.
cold
Like,
look.
bitch, don't. I'll fucking kill you.
Don't fucking poke around the house.
I'll pull up that shotgun.
I will pull out that shot.
He's got a sawed off.
Well, I don't think.
I will be downstairs in
Gosh.
just a moment. Give me a second.
There's
Yeah.
the tree.
I'm sorry, I never asked you your name, young lady.
Oh, Kate.
Kate.
Looks at the boy now.
If you see the strange angel man, make sure to tell him that we have gone downstairs, just in case.
Oh, John. Alright.
Thank you.
Also, I was looking for the bathroom and it needs to rinse off my face.
Downstairs, and he just stamps his foot at like the base of the stairs.
You got a bathroom downstairs?
No, you can go downstairs, and
But I
that's
vomit.
it.
Hell,
See the
it's
I have vomit on me.
it's the agreed location. Downstairs it is.
Well, you agreed.
Yeah, I'm the one that made the deal. Like,
Turn order.
Don't worry about it. I pressed the wrong button.
I am concerned.
I pressed the wrong button.
Gonna have to fight
man,
Tommy.
it's really gonna suck that I'm gonna pop a fucking cap in this kid. Like, well, sorry.
Not again.
It's the third one this month.
It keeps
it, kid.
happening.
Not again.
For some reason, children just keep on. What the fuck?
Whoa.
Double experience. Double
I told
experience.
you I could only find a fantasy one.
Yeah, your dad really likes to decorate.
He really likes decorating for Halloween.
Is everything all right
limestone?
down here? Oh my good heavens.
Oh, great.
Yeah, there's a light. It seems like it's been on because you can hear like the humming of the bulb.
Is this limestone? Like actual limestone?
I don't know. I think Dad says it's concrete.
Oh.
That's
Mostly
concrete,
six rather than eight.
baby.
Concrete baby.
Concrete baby. He then like takes you guys forward, and you see on the table over here, it is covered in instruments that could be used for pumpkin carving. Were it not for the blood on the turntable and the cover on it.
Concern.
You see that there are knives to the side. There is a larger cleaver. There are melon ball scoops. And this down here, it does not smell good. It smells terrible.
In what way?
I'm thinking, man, eat some Febreze.
I will also say that on this side there is a shelf, and you do see some empty bottles of cyanide, or at least medical bottles of different acids.
Mm.
Acids, irritants, whatever you'd like to call it.
Oh my.
Who wants to
Oh,
just
that's
like run
scary.
upstairs and just close this door? Like whisper.
Also, Kurt, fuck you. Acids or cyanide's a base.
I literally have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Fuck you. Whenever I said earlier, don't throw up. Don't throw up acids or bases.
Okay. I now
You
know
just
that.
you ruin. I'm happy to help, but Hand Central.
Calm down.
No. Trying to save your life.
Okay. So do you want to just go up, run upstairs?
Come
and close
see,
the
come
door?
see.
No? Okay.
They never did come see.
Did it not show that I moved?
No, I see it.
Okay.
Yeah, he
As
came
you
in and saw.
approach, Tommy reaches over and grabs the sheet. And as he removes it, the smell becomes unbearable over here. In front of you, you mostly identify the kid that was in that picture. The one that the burlap-headed kid gave you. Mostly. It has been carved into, almost like a jack-o'-lantern. The eyes have been removed. What one would call a scary face has been carved onto the mouth. And it is sitting there on the turnstile, and he looks at you and he smiles and he says, "And Dad helped me with the eyes."
Oh. That is a special jack-o'-lantern. As I look at Mosi.
Yeah, the cat is very unhappy to be here.
Please
Like,
don't
the
look
cat
bad.
not be like licking their lips.
Like, alright, well.
Dad, get me out of here, please.
Kanaya is like discreetly taking pictures from her phone of the room, just in case she needs to use evidence.
Alright, well. Yeah. That
Like,
is a pretty cool jack-o'-lantern.
I think I'm just trying to absorb all the information I can from this current
We make
situation.
them every year.
Every year?
Every year.
That's not
It's
disturbing.
tradition.
Did he do it with his father and his father before him?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well,
Is
I
this-
thank you for showing me your special jack-o'-lantern.
Is this a bed? Is this supposed to be here?
It's decoration. Dad really likes decorating the basement.
I see. Understandable. Taking pictures of everything. Like, oh my god.
It's Dad's special bed.
This is Dad's special bed.
Oh.
It broke. Yeah.
Well,
He comes down here when he's fiending.
thanks. Let's go on, head Brett back upstairs.
Yeah. And he is willing to go with you.
Back to trick or treat.
He has not let go of Mosey.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever we get upstairs, I'm gonna fulfill my end of the bargain. He can hold Mosey until we get back upstairs.
Alright.
Yep.
Just
Yeah.
rip
quickly.
your ass.
Just like, yeah, just look at everyone, just shake my head. Like,
Put your back on. Fucking cat, psychopath.
Alright.
He's gonna kill my cat, guys, please. Please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's,
Did I can
ready?
actually make any connections with all the
Would you like to?
information?
You can use a hold. Go for it.
I was more wanting to do investigate.
Yeah, you absolutely. Would you like to use the investigation down there?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Did you just roll that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, nice.
You get to ask me one question. What happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What was it going to do? And what is being concealed?
That's what is being concealed.
I will say as you are walking on the way back up, something to the side of the basement catches your eye. It looks to be a cast form of sorts. It looks like a mask and a something real small, but it's really hard to tell as you're led up the stairs by Tommy.
Can I reach for the mask?
It looks like a mold for a mask.
Can I tell what kind of mask it would make?
Yes. It looks like it would cover the upper part of the face. Though any more than that, it's hard to tell.
Phantom of the Opera mask.
More across the face than just one part of it.
Okay. So like
So-
nose up.
Yeah, nose up.
Yeah, Phantom of the Opera.
No,
It depends on which Phantom.
he's
Yeah, it
diagonal.
depends on which Phantom of the Opera.
The real one is
Like-
diagonal.
Yeah, there's like multiple different ones. Yeah, no, that's whenever like, ah, shit, yeah.
So I will say, while you guys are downstairs, Kate.
Yep.
You notice. Let me drop my boy down. There is a kid.
Shame.
Just, he's got a shopping cart in his hands, and there are 2 jack-o'-lanterns in it. And as he is running with this cart, he spots you. And
Looks
he
at him.
stops the cart, and you see him flip up his mask where you can see his face. And he goes, "What are you doing at Wilkinson's? Wilkins, whatever."
Waiting for my friends to come out.
Oh, did Wilkins let him in?
His son did, for them to use the restroom.
Oh, okay. Huh. And he like looks around and he goes, "You want to snag one of their jack-o'-lanterns for me?"
What?
I really want one of those. Can you grab that?
Yeah, like he just like points to one on the steps.
I want that.
Let you see that right there. I want it.
Yeah,
Give it
no, I don't think I'll be doing that.
We need it for a scavenger hunt for Macy. At least that's what we're telling the adults. We're gathering them to do something out by the old quarry. Hey, you want to come along? And he gives you a smile.
No, thank you.
Aw. And I haven't seen you around. Trader. And he waves.
Oh, is that his name?
Yeah.
Okay, it's like, yeah, I'm not from here. I'm Kate.
Oh, yeah, then you wouldn't know anyway. I get it. Well, bye.
See you later, loser.
Yeah.
Right out.
You wouldn't get it. See ya.
Just waves.
You just don't understand.
He then pulls his mask back down and heads the other direction. Goodbye, Schrader.
Alright.
Alright, and then
Goodbye.
everybody else, you come upstairs, and I will say that at this point, John, you have called the cops.
Great. Wonderful.
Yeah, I will say, while Kate was out here, she probably would have been like,
Try and use the
calling
washroom.
Davian, see if if he's around.
Calling for help.
You wouldn't know that that's a bathroom?
Yeah, after a moment, you see him come around from the side yard.
I would have seen the
Huh.
kitchen.
Tommy is very much trying to keep you out of there.
But the bathroom?
Oh, the bathroom.
Yeah, I'm trying to wash up.
Okay. Tommy is blocking this room as he sees you go that direction.
Okay, I understand. I'm just going for the bathroom.
Yeah, he is watching you like a hawk man.
Yeah. I get it. Good to know.
Tommy,
Yeah,
dear,
for sure.
you said to us that you weren't alone, but I don't really see anybody else here. Is this normal for your family to leave you alone like this?
He frowns and he goes, "No, Mom's upstairs."
Oh, is she not joining in on the holiday festivities?
No.
Wait, didn't you
he
say
said,
your father was going out on a date?
As I'll say, it's Dad's on a date,
You see
Mom's
him-
upstairs.
You see him get a little flustered, and he just says, "You need to go now."
Dad's cheating. He's having an affair. Mom's dead. The mom's definitely
Yeah,
dead.
100%. Oh god, yeah.
You
That
need
mom-
to go.
That mom is the dad's special jack-o'-lantern.
She crouches down in front of him and she goes, "Tommy, you know, no one's going to be upset at you if you tell the truth."
He frowns at you and he just goes, "You need to go."
All right. It was nice.
I didn't want to
nice
have to do
meet-
this.
Shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
He points at the bathroom and he goes, "Tell your friend to get out."
Of course. Elle, dear, it's time to go. Quickly, please.
He's dead in the bathroom. The cyanide finally kicked in.
The cyanide got him.
The cyanide got him.
He's
Yeah.
twitching.
I shouldn't have thrown up.
So,
She's gently tapping at the door. Elle?
If only I was taught at school.
If only I
Elle,
paid
you're right in
attention.
there.
If only I
They
paid
did teach
attention
it in
instead of
school.
being on crack the entire
no.
time.
that makes, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Elle, are you in there?
He's eating more
He did-
candy. He wants the
He did
cyanide.
go into the bathroom, did he not?
Ate all the candy.
Yeah.
Elle?
I'm not decide if I should climb out the window.
Why?
Why?
What? What
Just
do you
like-
gain from that?
He's a crackhead. He's literally
What does
just
this?
a crackhead.
What does this guy gain from any action he's taken?
Well,
like-
see, he's already a crackhead. You're also a crackhead, but you're literally
Exactly.
in his house.
He was investigating the back
Yeah.
garden. You just went into a house, went, "Can I use the bathroom?" He wants you to leave, and instead of going, "Yes, I'll leave through the front door," you're like, "Nah, I'm gonna leave out the window."
And then you're just gonna have these two wondering what the frick you're doing in there, and Tommy getting more and more
Kanaya and
upset.
Tommy are just
Yeah,
standing
I'm
by
okay
the
with that, I'm
door,
going
like,
out.
"I want him to get out,"
You
and Kanaya's
convinced me.
like, "What?"
You convinced me to go out the window. I agree.
Just
Good-
because
good for
Tommy's
them.
gonna be upset.
Did you lock the door behind you
Yeah.
when you went into the toilet? She starts
Well, now-
jostling the door handle.
Well, now if Tommy has to go to the bathroom, he's not gonna be able to go to the bathroom because you locked it, you jerk. You
I feel
absolute
like Tommy's
dick.
gonna be
Terrible.
going to the bathroom at the station soon, so
Yeah.
you know.
Fair enough.
This is terrible. Yeah. I'll go out the window.
Yeah, and now Tommy's at the door with Mosey still.
Oh,
I'm gonna try and look into this room.
Well, the L went in, and then he fucking stuck.
Oh, hello.
Hey,
Angel.
kid, I didn't get your name. Could you tell me your name?
Tommy.
Alright, could you let Mossy go? She's in the about to be angry mode at this point. You could just drop her, she'll run to me.
Tommy sighs and Kanaya, you watch as he lets Mossy go, and Mossy like books it back outside.
Hell no! I'm gone!
Like, I'm assuming just the cat climb with the claws, just
Yeah.
just like,
Like leaving holes in the floorboards.
just like, yeah, kid.
Runs.
Inside the pelts. There you go.
Yeah, John, you just see Elle climb out of the window.
Yeah, but
Okay. Is this the
As he
one
starts
you're
digging
talking
under
about?
the ground, he becomes a mole man.
there is a body under here, I am sure of it. But
Oh,
I have called the police, so they will be here shortly.
That's good to know, actually. Just
Why did you climb out the window?
I wanted to look in this room, and the kid wouldn't let me. So.
Quick, while he's distracted with trying to open the door, find another way in.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look through the window.
Yeah, it's like right here.
Oh, where?
Far.
Yeah.
Far.
Yeah, I look through the window.
Tommy is standing in that doorway, so you are gonna have to act under pressure if you're trying to get in quietly.
I'm not trying to get in. I just want to look through and see what I can
Okay,
see.
yeah,
from
looking
where
in,
I
you
am.
see exactly what John saw: the syringes, the clear evidence of tampering with candy.
Pretty sus. Pretty sus.
Take a picture.
Anyway, as I miss,
Uh,
let's get this tree going. I'll help you.
Tommy dear, is there
Okay.
a way to unlock the bathroom door from the outside? I think my friend might have had a bit of an accident in the bathroom.
Also, L. I feel like your character has common sense to know not to tamper with a crime scene.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like I was just going to say, perhaps we should leave it for the cops to deal with.
Right, that is one thing. Your character is conspiracy theorist number one. He knows police shit.
The cops are corrupt.
That is also true, but
He just wants to tamper, just to tamper.
because I'll know what I tampered with, so I know my issues and when the angels touched. So I need my evidence. So,
So you're
yeah,
digging up the tree?
yeah.
Okay.
But carefully. Very carefully.
Act under pressure for it.
Okay.
Oh, that's all going on. Kate would have probably told Phil about the kid that came by asking for the jack-o'-lantern.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. I'll lean down. I'm assuming I can see Damien, or is Damien
Oh,
invisible?
he's hanging out.
Okay. So, alright. So this family's pretty fucked up.
I was
there's-
watching. Hold on.
Okay,
I was
you seen-
watching the angel.
Oh, alright. So there's currently a head down there, a head of a child that's been a jack-o'-lantern in down there.
No.
So, oh, I forgot you're a child. I shouldn't be saying that to you. I don't care. Alright.
Okay.
All right.
You fuck with the demon. I don't care anymore. It immediately just...
So, real quick, Kurt, how many fails do you have?
That's 2.
Only 2? I thought you had more.
No, I've been doing pretty good.
Excellent.
Surprisingly. Also, is the angel doing anything?
John?
He's trying to stop you from digging up the crime scene.
Okay, so I was gonna say if he's helping you
Okay,
to
that's
dig the
fine.
graves, I would allow the help action to at least turn that into a 7.
But he's trying to stop you.
But he's actively
the
trying to
opposite.
stop you.
No, we should leave this for the purpose of the cops. They are on
There's a
their
lot of time.
way.
It's going to take too much time and we need the evidence now.
Yes, but
No.
why?
Because we need to solve the thing so we can do
Stop
the whole
what
mystery.
thing?
Well, there's a vampire, number 1, and there's also
Yes,
this
but I don't know if
creepy
this
kid.
has anything to do with
Creepy
that.
serial killer.
Oh yeah, the
I
creepy
feel like
kid.
if we just wait a very short time, I've told the police.
It is to do with that because everything's connected. So.
I've told the police they are on their way. They will
Okay,
they
that's
will deal
great.
with it because they are the authorities.
Yeah, but they take like 2 years.
and we
to
will
anything.
be apprehended ourselves if we mess with it.
That's the entire conversation, and it just keeps going.
Yes.
Yeah. At this point, Kanaya, you can hear them outside.
We're just talking. I haven't even touched the tree yet. We're just talking about this shit. 'Cause, like, it's very clear
I
I'm
will
trying.
say that Tommy has like gone upstairs, but he like shuts the door to this room, and he's gone upstairs to like go look for a key to get Elle out where he thinks. So you can hear them
I'm
outside,
telling Mom.
just talking about uprooting the tree to find supposedly dead bodies.
Did he lock the this door, or did he just close it?
He closed it and looked at you very sternly and said, "Don't move!" And then he ran upstairs.
Can I hear him like shuffling around upstairs? Yes. I'm going to very quickly go over to the door and open it.
Yeah,
and I'm going.
You see it for sure.
She pulls out her phone and she takes a picture, just to make sure. And then she closes the door very quietly and slowly and goes back to her original right where she was standing before, brushes herself off, puts her phone back in her pocket.
And I'm gonna ask you, act under pressure for me.
Oh fuck. What should we do shit now? Which one's that one? Cool.
Yeah, cool.
Can't believe you've done this.
No, you did it. Exactly as you described it. It went very well. And with that, Tommy comes down the stairs, and he's got a little key in his hand, and he kind of like smiles, seeing that you didn't move, and he opens the door, and Elle is not there.
Oh my! What
Magic.
Abracadabra.
Is the window open?
Yes.
I would have closed it.
All right, then no.
I'm not crazy.
No, but as you're like stepping in, you can clearly hear them talking outside.
She like walks into the bathroom and like peeks out of the window. She already knows that they're out there, but she's like performing for Tommy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he apologies, young Tommy. He seems to have climbed outside of the window. I guess you really put the Halloween cheer into him and terrified him straight to his boots. But it was nice meeting you.
Damn, Tommy sucks.
I'm so happy. That's great.
What the hell, Tommy?
We're just gaslighting this kid.
You are, and he just kind of goes, "Okay."
And she should to all children.
Yeah, and he leads you back outside. So, very distantly, you can hear the sounds of sirens.
Thank God. Thank Father.
What would we like to do, gang? After we've very clearly tampered with some evidence.
Kate hasn't done a thing.
Kanai has literally just been taking pictures. That's it.
Waiting out front, for hopefully convince this motherfucker to not touch this shit.
I thought the only one who's been tampering with evidence are those two bastards back there.
I have not touched a thing.
Well, actually, no, not even John.
Thing.
Not even John. It's just been Elle.
Yeah.
To solve the issue if I don't have the evidence.
Elle literally took the tampered candy from the bowl and put it in the car.
The sirens are getting closer.
He's now trying to dig up a grave or whatever.
I think we should leave. It's been a pleasure, Tommy.
It was nice meeting you, Tommy. I can assure you that things will get better for you.
I just scroll down on the map and I see. I literally like scrolled up to see like Elle and John in the back, and then I looked down like, oh, oh, there's a boy.
There's a boy.
Okay. Oh,
It's like,
walking.
oh, fuck me.
Oh, looks like Elle.
It said, find, save their souls. Who are we supposed to be saving? The soul of the kid whose head got turned into a jack-o'-lantern, or save this kid from his terrible father?
Oh yeah, actually, before walking over there, Kate probably would have told Tommy about like the dude that's like asking her to give him the jack-o'-lantern that was like there, or whatever, where it is over here.
You told Tommy?
Yeah, I was letting him know about the kid that's like, hey, like ask you about the jack-o'-lantern for like a quote-unquote scavenger hunt.
Oh. Scavenger. Dad said there wasn't any scavenger hunts this year.
That's just what he said it was called. I can't remember what he called it.
Scavenger hunt. And you said pumpkins?
He wanted the jack-o'-lantern that was there for something at the quarry.
Oh, where the children died?
Huh?
Excuse me?
Huh?
Huh?
I want to go
Where,
home.
where I got my raw materials.
There's a story. A bus driver went off the quarry
Oh, so
and it killed some kids.
Oh, so accidental death?
I don't know. Dad knows the story more. I don't like the story.
Wait, did we ask him where his father was? He said he was on
Yes.
a
At the
date
parade.
somewhere.
At the
At the
parade.
parade.
At the parade.
Well,
We hope you have such a lovely Halloween, Thomas.
I just thought I'd tell you that he asked me to give him the jack-o'-lantern. I didn't, so
Thank you.
a thumbs up.
Goes to the boot, puts a chainsaw in the back.
That's
not my car.
That's not the right car.
That's
my
not
car
she,
right
she,
here.
she walks down here, and just as she walks down, she sees the fucking kid standing there like, ah! Good heavens! Where did you come
Yeah,
from?
I've just been standing on the sidewalk looking at the kid.
He looks
Just
at
like,
you.
I guess
Sure,
start.
Tom.
And he
I
looks
just,
at
like-
me,
I guess
and I
start heading
look
down
at
the
him,
stadium.
Damn.
Question
and
mark.
he looks
it looks
at
at me.
and I look at him,
Damn. Man, I can't hit high notes in my
and
fucking
he
voice.
looks at me, and I look at him.
Damien looks back as the sirens are getting super close now. You figure that they're only a street behind.
Good
Maybe
birdie.
a street or two away. Damien looks at you, Kate, and he goes, I'm going to get them.
Okay.
So
And
are
Dingus
we
is in the
staying
back.
for the? Are we staying for the policeman to arrive, or are we leaving
Phil
before the
wants to
policeman
leave.
arrive?
Like, I feel like we should leave because dipshit tampered with evidence. Though
And
that is
also-
him.
tampered with-
Haas.
And also,
You
the
don't
candy's
know
in
that,
the
yeah.
candy is in the. So
Yeah,
when
true.
Kanai is
Candy is
opening
in
up
our
the trunk,
Well, quick,
when Kanai
take it
opens
out,
up
put
the
it on the-
trunk,
put it
she'll
on the-
see it.
Actually, here, wait. I'm gonna go pop open the fucking trunk. I'll grab the candy, give the candy back to the kid. Here you go, kid. One of
Tommy
my
is very
friends-
confused.
Yeah, my friend took your candy. Very rude of him.
Yes,
Yeah,
it was
in
the same idiot that decided to climb out of the window. Forgive him. He's stupid.
In the back, John and Elle, you see Damien first, but Damien comes around the corner and is just, let's go.
All right, you can all make your way. I will inform the cops.
All right,
Phil-
sir, he says to the demon.
Yeah.
Oh shit! It's you.
Sir, yes, sir. No, no.
Back.
Phil wants everyone to leave.
I don't know who Phil is. Just as I don't know who you are.
Almost.
But a
The flesh
demon.
extreme.
Yeah, just no one. We don't. Outside of like Kanaya saying that age, I don't know if Kate
Yeah.
and Damien's heard her.
Yeah, well, you know.
You know how it is.
John, I
Kanaya's-
know you want to play the hero, but we need to go thanks to Elle tampering with evidence.
I'm
That's no
trying
longer
to stop
tampered.
him.
Fixed.
Well, there's still this back here that he's trying to tamper with.
At least my fingerprints aren't on it. I wear gloves.
Besides,
Those are your hooves.
Also, I
You
just
bitch.
dumped the bowl into the boot, but yeah.
besides, Elle, your friends up front.
Friend,
The void. The absence.
the absence,
The one who gave you the letter.
the absence.
Yeah, immediately.
Oh, he's going back to crackhead mode.
I see him as like the most jankiest run ever. Just like, oh,
The
Yeah.
opposite.
Almost on all fours.
The
It was
opposite.
very close. Like climbing
Yeah.
over.
The kid kind of tilts his head at you as Ellie, you arrive. John, are you coming?
I am not currently coming. No, I am, but I will come with them. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
But I am
We're
going.
Established.
I am going.
I'm gonna try and take his mask off.
Oh god.
The kid, fuck's sake.
He eats your fucking hand.
You,
I feel
you
like
take
I-
the mask off, there's no head under there.
I
I think I,
feel
know
like-
where your head is.
I
It's
feel like-
downstairs.
I feel like Elle does need to go to prison.
He does. This L specifically needs to go to prison. What is wrong with this guy?
I want you to act under pressure.
Okay.
This man's just
And
like
I'm gonna
success.
do a
Good
little
idea.
roll of my own.
this man
Where's
is
my-
tampering with evidence, and now he's harassing a quote unquote child by
Well,
trying to take his
The child who
mask
gave us
off.
a bloody note. Like,
Yes, but the police don't know that.
it's irrelevant.
You're just harassing a
Okay.
child in the eyes of a policeman.
So
In the eyes of
You-
a cop.
Wait, I just saw your message.
Elle,
You
you
did.
go to grab his mask, and the child lets out a cry as you grab the burlap, and then you feel something sharp jab into your side.
So you do make sound. Ow.
Oh god.
Just a creep.
Ow!
Recoiling back, you let go of the hood that has not moved an inch, and the child immediately runs in the opposite direction. However, in your side is a candy bar, and as you pull it back, you realized it was one of the candy bars that was in the house.
More
With a syringe?
cyanide.
The box cutter had been placed carefully in the candy bar, and it is now sticking out of your side. And I
Well,
need
keep
you
it
to-
there for evidence.
And I need you to take 2 harm for me.
You know, I feel like
Oh.
that's kind of deserved.
Creative use.
If only I had DIY
Oh,
surgery
shit.
on me.
Oh my god, the kid. He's so smart. Dies.
You are now bleeding.
I'm not taking it out. I'm leaving it in.
Yeah, good.
Yes.
I was gonna say, just wait for me to fail 4 more rolls, and then I can pick up DIY surgery and help.
If
Uh,
only
no,
we
no.
had somebody who could heal.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Unfortunately, I can't. I will. I just wait until the cops get here, and then I will heal you.
The wounded are hurt. If only there was an angel.
If only someone could help me. We should go to a hospital.
Oh wait, no, I failed 2, so I get 2.
That's fine, Peter. Come here. Let me grab you.
I just need 3 more fails, and then I'll be set.
Let's
Just need two
Let's
more.
leave.
Yeah, the cops are getting very close. I would recommend go if you need to go. 6.
Hmm.
What
You
happens
have
on a
not.
6?
You
Question.
have not
Actually.
healed.
I went against what the child told me to do.
Would you like to mark? Yeah, go. If he told you, mark it.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Free experience.
Yes, it is.
This is why he's acting out, because he wants to bypass the fucking system and not do as he's told, so he gets experience from it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what he wants to do.
This is gonna go not great.
Oh, Shama.
Partially.
So, as so you watch as Jean Paul comes
Oh,
up.
he did say he wasn't a healing type.
Oh God, somebody's at the door. Hold on.
It's the child with the.
the child.
Jean Paul walks up, touches you, you die.
He walked up. I'm pretty sure he just walked up to me and just pulls it out.
There you go, heal son.
There
It's not
you
even,
go.
not even
All
not even
better
a good
now.
touch, it's a bad touch.
Goodbye. See you later.
He just straight up walks over and pulls it out. I'm him.
See, whenever the first time you said pulls it out, I just my brain read it as whipped it out. Just like, no, why
He
would he?
whips it.
Why? Healing! Ah!
I'm helping.
God forgive me, but I must whip it out.
Oh, God bless you.
I hate
I hate this place. I want to go home.
Is somebody tired?
No. I slept for too long already.
Well, I was at work.
I woke up in time to tell you good morning. I have good time at work.
Ironically, you did wake up like 10 minutes before I did.
Perfect.
It
That's
was a scam.
it. Was
So,
a scam.
It was a
it was a
scam.
scam. It was solar power.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh,
Right now is a
nice.
scam. It's a scam around here, at least. This particular one. Anyway, so John Paul, like, everybody has kind of gathered around the car where, Elle just got stabbed. And John, you walk up, you place your hands on Elle, and Elle almost immediately, whether it was intended to or not, your sensitive reading is able to be active and you are blinded by light.
ooh, I'm blinded by the
You take an extra point of harm.
Oh,
Welcome to Unstable.
Yep.
Somebody make me fail 3 checks so I can level up and get a new move.
Told you, Kurt. This is
Well,
what's gonna happen.
I don't deal with problems.
Your character's gonna die before you can do
What?
anything.
Well, I've done many things.
Yeah.
None good.
As
You've
you
made the
leave,
crime scene worse.
as John Paul essentially
I've
lays
made
his
it.
hand, you see
No what?
Elle recoil.
Okay.
And the box cutter in his side kind of is expelled, cutting more, causing the extra harm.
My apologies.
That's a terrible idea. I'm just gonna stick a finger into it, try and stop any bleeding.
Here, let me try again.
Did you just like use your fucking finger as like a plunger?
See, also, you're blind at the moment too. That's the best part.
It's better
I
to do
feel
it by
like-
touch anyway.
I feel like Elle's just flat out gonna die.
Right.
Don't worry, I'll fix it. Here, let me try. There we
Okay, here
go.
we go. That's better. You haven't even gotten into the fighting yet, and you're already unstable. Like, we had to
What
have a
the
whole
fuck was
thing.
that noise? Yeah.
Oh, this
Oh.
is you. I need John. Like, we're not even to the fighting yet. Like, nobody's gotten bit. Like, okay,
If anybody's getting bit here, it's me. That sounded suggestive.
oh, that's
It'll most likely be Bree. Away in the car we go.
Most likely be you.
This is not happening in the car. You have pushed Elle into the car, whether he wants it or not. You are driving.
No, I'm in the car. I'm in the car.
He's driving the car. He's like, oh,
Yeah, I'm
I
driving.
can't
I'm
see.
Plus
Doing
the
8 miles an
stabilizer.
hour.
So I will say, fuck it. We'll just say you're stabilized because you need to heal. So you are stabilized and you heal 1 harm, just setting you at the 3. John, immediately you feel a sharp pain in your side. And you notice the extra cut that the box cutter had done to Elle has been etched into your side. However, it is not as deep as Elle's wound.
Just a tad bit pain. That's fine.
Kanaya's like, where are these two sitting in the car?
Or in the back.
He would originally. He probably would have sat up in the front, but since someone needs medical attention, you know.
Kanaya has definitely made Kate go in the front, just so she doesn't have to deal with the 2 bloody men. And she's just like sitting between the 2, like right in the middle. And she's like, "So what did we learn?"
Also, did Damien just
The
go in the door, or
child
did
is
he
not
like
child.
leave?
Yeah,
I
the
don't
child's
know.
not child.
He's
Don't
doing his
understand what you
thing.
mean by that.
Okay.
So, but when I grabbed him, nothing happened. Like nothing changed to his head helmet.
Curious.
But
Probably
it's not
shouldn't have
child.
done that.
Probably some.
So
Oh,
you're
not
trying to take the mask off of him, paint him somehow?
Maybe, I don't know. Possibly.
Does
Paint
seem
me.
that way.
I know that, but yeah.
So,
Hmm.
the next point of interest, I'm assuming,
The quarry,
yeah,
or
the quarry
the
parade.
the parade, or maybe Boulder Park.
That too.
Which one?
I forgot to
Maybe
unmute.
where the
Where-
date is.
Yeah, so you know that either A, Dad is at the quarry, or sorry, Dad is at the parade, or B, there are children going to the quarry.
Right.
I will say, Kate, it looks like they were still looking, so there may be time before they go to the quarry.
Okay.
Well, actually, as you guys are kind of driving and you hear the police coming, further down the road, you see, Kate, you see Schrader meeting up with the 3 kids you saw earlier.
I pointed out to him, to the people.
Yeah. You notice that he doesn't have any extra jack-o'-lanterns, and the children from earlier only have 1. And they look a little frustrated that there's not more, maybe. So it seems they're still looking.
Yeah, we could, go to the
We could go to the
quarry.
parade to try and find the father. I feel like it's just a matter of time before he's going to get called back to the house to answer for his transgressions.
Heresies.
True.
True, if the police can find him.
Well,
Let me bring him.
I'm sure that if the neighbors probably have his number.
Maybe the soul is the soul of the one he's dating.
Also, El, what the fuck were you thinking? Tampering with evidence?
What do you mean?
I thought you were just going to, put something in the car. Not the candy!
I
Why
looked
the
at
candy?
I looked at
Yeah,
the candy.
I seen you look at the candy.
There was poison candy outside.
Why didn't you put it inside the house?
I didn't think of that.
And there we are. He didn't think.
Of that specific
So
situation.
why hop out the window? I heard words
Yes,
from
why
that.
did you hop out of the window?
don't know,
I
to
looked
be
a
honest.
right fool in
Sure.
front of an actual child. What is wrong with you?
Felt like the right thing to do.
It wasn't.
It was.
Sometimes we must trust our instincts. Pats down on the
Exactly.
shoulder.
Angel
Right.
Cancer.
I do believe he's doing this on purpose just to taunt us.
I am
Who?
surprised that we have not been felled by the demons in our prison.
I could leave you at the Buffalo
Look-
Cafe.
look
What
back at
demons are
Sean.
you referring to?
The child and the one that follows the child.
I'm sorry, everybody keeps referring to themselves and each other by appearances. What is everybody's name? I've met you, Kate. My name is Kanaya.
Well, obviously
Well-
you know Elle and Phil.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
already know, and you should know John because Damien has called John, and we explained already.
Yes, but I've never introduced myself to anybody. Well, to John. Obviously, I know you two. We met through the forums. It's very strange trying to not call you by your handles. I asked you your name outside, Kate, but you, Mr. Angel Man, you never introduced yourself.
My apologies. I am John Paul, Angel of God, Warrior of Light.
Wouldn't it end with a deal or something?
No. That friend stopped a while ago. There's only so many.
Apparently,
So there's
the
new angels?
Oh yes, well I am not. I mean, there's many angels, infinite. Well, infinite depending on it. It really depends on the time frame.
Though the Bible gives a definite number of angels, though.
Well, I
Phil,
mean,
you hear a snort
Yeah.
from somewhere in the car.
Yeah.
Is it a dog?
If there's an
Oh my,
infinite
is
amount of
that
angels, why is
your
there a war
friend?
between how? This one, no, just one.
Infinite in the manner of, like the mortal,
So, alright, then question. Whenever, like, during the big rebellion, Satan took, if I remember correctly, 1/3 or half, I think it was 1/3, of the entire
honestly.
host of angels. But if it's 1/3 of infinity,
Yeah.
Listen, I
Also,
don't entirely understand it myself. I mean, my mind is not crafted to understand, it is simply crafted to obey.
Minecraft.
so, alright,
Yes.
so you're, like, not better than humans in the way of free will, you've just been given a sense
Oh,
of
God.
will.
Humans are special. They've always been special.
So, question, alright, what about monsters that exist? Like, vampires. Why did God make those?
I'm not entirely sure he did that.
Who did then? The devil? That doesn't fit the
That's
devil's
my
repertoire.
theory.
Kate.
Hmm.
but did God not make devil? So the devil made them God.
Do I want?
Me,
No,
I'm
because
a
your luck's
devil.
at 0. Never mind.
If only I used a luck point, but I haven't been rolling at all, so.
You have not. You've not been interacting with stuff.
Sus.
Real quick, where are we going, gentlemen?
I think we're
Sorry,
just.
I think.
I think it's just
I think-
either. Well, we don't. They're not.
Oh, no.
I mean, we
No,
could
we're
ask.
going
We
to
could
the
talk to the
parade.
kids.
Yeah.
Well,
It's either
we
talk
could
to
stop
the
and
kids
wait
and
at the quarry to stop the kids from
No,
whatever the fuck they're gonna do at a
The
quarry.
kids are
Because they're
literally
children.
we literally just driven past the
yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
Also, I had a thought that the soul may be the girl that he's dating. That we need to save.
Are you sure?
That's the only soul that needs to be saved.
It saves their souls.
Yeah, that'd be one of them.
So,
Perhaps they're talking about the souls of the children who died in the quarry.
That's what.
like, see, the thing is, there are there's a multitude of things, because we were
No,
just running blind here.
Yeah, there were three stories though. This would be the first story.
The story of the child, his father, and the weird corpse basement they own.
Excuse me,
But we
what?
didn't exactly save his soul unless calling the police would
Yeah, that's-
inevitably save the child's soul by being found.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking the soul's likely the person that he's dating.
To apologize
this-
too. Oh, but
The
I think the
second
child's
story might be the quarry about the bus crash. But the third one,
Is unknown.
I'm thinking
If
about
only
what
there
those
was-
women said about the park. Maybe it might be there
If only
if
there
we run
was
out of everything.
a tool or a move that could help you.
That would be crazy.
It would be, especially if you had 3 holds still.
Well, that's crazy.
You said a
Um,
child in the basement.
If anybody wants to roll read a bad situation, I can kind of give you a hint.
I'll try.
What was read a bad situation?
Yeah, because honestly, this is a bad situation.
Oh,
You know,
no,
kids
like
are going
what-
to this quarry.
What was
Sharp.
it? Cole? Sharp.
Yeah,
Sharp.
it should be sharp. I think. Yeah.
Oh, hey, look. Not luck.
Yeah.
Experiment.
Well,
Experiment.
Both of us like, nah.
good job, everybody.
Should all of us do it, or just?
Well, right now, okay. Well, Phil's got
Oh.
one.
I was gonna roll it, but then everyone else rolled it, and I was like, well, I'm gonna roll it still. Just-
Yeah.
Why not try? I
Um,
might get enough experience. Damn it, I didn't.
Damn it, I
Okay.
succeeded.
No, we're good. Okay, so
Damn it, I
From-
succeeded.
from you guys, that is a total of 4 questions from Read a Bad Situation. Kanaya and Kate, we're going to get to you in a second. As it goes. That is excellent timing on the rolling part. But for Read a Bad Situation, you can ask any of the following questions. You have a hold of 4. Phil and John, you get 1, and Kurt, you're going to have 2. What is the best way in? What is the best way out? Are there any dangers we haven't noticed? What's the biggest threat? What's most vulnerable to me? And what's the best way to protect the victim?
What are the threats we have missed?
as Kanaya's talking about the girls at the park, John, you have a bad feeling about what they were talking about. Especially as you know, there is as Elle and Phil have discussed, there is a killer about, and for them to go off into the woods, that sounds like a bad idea.
Yes, those children that went off into the woods, very bad idea. Something bad will most likely happen to them. It's my thought, at least.
All right, Phil, would you like to know?
See, there's what's the biggest threat, but I already know what the biggest threat is.
You sure?
It's me.
Yeah, it's the fucking child. No, else, yeah, no, yeah.
No. I'm genuinely curious. Who do you think the biggest threat is?
It's torn in between either the vampire or the wacky child that's giving us bloody nose, which technically has helped solve a murder or multiple murders.
Yeah.
Plural. So, to be honest, yeah, Elle's been the most the biggest threat here.
Started to myself,
So, I would like to know what the best way to protect the victims. I'm going by what the kids' rules are. I'm assuming one of them. So
you have a feeling. Obviously, you have a feeling you don't have all of the rules.
Yeah.
Something about it just does not sit right with you. Something about the kids and the jack-o'-lanterns, however, kind of tug at your mind. You have a feeling as long as those kids have those jack-o'-lanterns, they will be okay.
He will protect me.
And then Elle, you get 2 questions. What has already been asked is the best way to protect the victims, and
is it not 3?
oh yeah, shit. Hold 3. Fuck.
I'm
used to 2. Sorry. And if you don't like any of them, I will say you can exchange your hold 3 for a hold 1 plus the advanced 12, which is you may ask the keeper any question you want about the situation. Because some of these don't really apply.
I think the one I'm gonna want to ask is: are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
You kind of have them all. You have a feeling that all of these things may be connected. But your mind keeps going to the parade.
Okay.
And you get 1 more if you want to ask me any question, or 2 more if you want to ask from the list.
I can't even think of a question, to be honest. Could it be something that recently happened? Can I ask a question about that?
Yes.
What's up with that kid's head? That's what I'd like to know.
Because of the scenario, and you rolled a fail, you really didn't get a good look at anything. However, you do know from where you grabbed, the burlap is definitely a mask. There is something underneath there.
That fills that space.
Yes. Well, your aura didn't see anything. Physically, there is something that holds that space.
Okay. Good to know.
Satan.
All right, so where would we like to go, gentlemen? John, you announce about the park.
So
Yes.
I'll park at the Buffalo Cafe. So we pretty much have three things:
Yeah.
the park, the parade, the quarry.
Where the fuck's the buffalo?
I think the dad's the priority. Because I think the park was later and the quarry was later, right?
Well, you guys are closest to the parade right now. You have a feeling it will take you time to either get to the party or the quarry, and at the moment, you really don't know when those two things are happening.
Yeah.
If the kids, I'm assuming the kids can't drive. How far off is the quarry from here?
I am going to change to the updated map. Hold on.
Pulls out Google Maps.
Darkness.
Imprisoning me. All that I
All I
see.
see. Absolute horror.
Oh, this is. I think we went a little bit too far into the quarry.
Mm.
Dear
Oh
God.
my god,
Ah,
turn order.
It's just the loading screen.
Oh my god, turn order. Roll initiative. Nah!
Sorry, just
There
press
No,
the
no,
alarm.
initiative.
Just
Hold
pressing
on,
the
I have to
alarm for
turn the
everyone.
fog off. For fuck's sake!
Don't fuck's sake, he didn't do anything.
I will fuck's sake if I want to.
Well, I guess I can't stop you.
Yeah, she is the DM. She gets to do what she wants.
That is true.
I'm in the chair now.
She is in the chair.
I'm in the chair now.
Wait, so if we're DMs, we could do whatever we want?
You've been. You
What?
mugged my snake.
I didn't mug your snake.
You did mug my snake.
No, your snake got jumped.
That's a.
Did
Yeah,
they
'cause
yell?
the
Did they
decision
yell
you
something
made.
about mugging him though? I think
It was more they weren't going to mug you. They were going to kill you so they could skin you.
No. And I recall this correctly. It was get him sticks.
Yeah,
Get him!
that's not mugging. They weren't trying to steal anything from you besides your life.
Well, we'll have to watch. We'll
Still
just have to
mugging.
watch. I'll watch the stream
Yeah.
back
Oh yeah, it
later
wasn't a
tonight.
mugging. It was an ambush. Not the same.
Yeah,
I'll
an
watch
ambush.
I'll watch
Wink.
the stream later tonight because I could have sworn they said something about mugging afterwards after the snake.
No,
skinned
no,
Bruce.
no, no,
No,
no,
I
no.
said I was getting mugged. Hold on, this is the wrong map. Go over there.
Those
Ooh, that's how Grouse Mountain Lodge. I wonder how good their beds are.
Yeah.
$99 worth of bed.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Like, it's either really good because their BB I'm gonna be staying at. Like, it's $87 for the fucking place for a night. Like, that's not that good, to be honest. Airbnbs are cheaper.
Yeah.
Mountain Lodge.
What are you getting
Simple
Airbnb?
Herb.
Yes.
Okay.
This is in Whitefish, Montana.
Yeah, I couldn't find a good map. So I stole one.
Whoa.
Okay, so this might be Whitefish, Montana.
I think it is Whitefish, Montana.
Yes, it is. Right. Let's take a look at how well these beds are. Oh, it's decorated for Christmas. Damn. Damn.
So it got a little stretched.
Decent
Oh
size.
no, there we go.
You do that sometimes.
Damn.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, no, it's worth the $99 a night. Oh my god. Those are some awesome rooms.
But it's from $99 a night.
Yeah, so this is the updated map. This is where you were.
Or
Were. That way is the quarry. However, there is no road up to the quarry, so you're going to have to walk all the way up to there.
So, on Google Maps, how long would it take since the kids were, probably, right here, right?
Yep. It'll
Like,
take
how
a
long
while.
would, an hour, 30 minutes?
I'd say a good 45. And you're not even
Okay.
counting if they have to go get more jack-o'-lanterns. If, it seemed that they were.
Okay. Yeah, we could go to the parade. We have like an hour before the kids would even get there, so.
And out there, after plugging in where the girls were talking about, it seems like the forest is all the way down here, so it's a while out.
Yeah, but we'll just not deal with the ladies.
We
Alright.
cannot leave them to die.
We can't yet, but you know.
Back to the parade.
The mass.
Oh.
No,
Mass parade.
the mass parade. When I was.
A young boy. My father took me into the city to see a marching band. As we start to drive, I turn this song on.
Oh my god.
What is this file?
Spotify.
That's scary. What are you
Scare me.
spotting?
This song isn't scary. I don't even know what you're talking about.
You have no proof.
Okay, hold on.
Looking for adventure and whatever comes our way. And darling, you're not meant to
Ooh, ah.
loving
I wanna know if you be my girl.
space.
Road work ahead.
Yeah,
I sure hope it does.
it fucking does.
It fucking does! Yeah. As I recall.
What did I just hear? Yeah, in the background.
Yeah!
Yeah.
It's
I
probably
hope
it might be either that or the song playing.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Righty.
So the parade has moved down a further street, and unlike the very poorly put together map in front of you, the streets are lively. It is crowded. There is music and people singing. It is busy
Hey,
here.
then women again.
What way did
Yeah,
it come from?
it sure is busy, isn't it? Only two women.
It is.
Salty, which side of the map do we come from? Up here or down here?
You guys pick. Here.
I'm a top.
Alright, here.
Which is a lie. We're just gonna come out of this.
I'm a vert, so this works fine for me.
What's with the big black square?
I fucking that would be.
Oh, that's the dark
Fucking black and
presence.
white Weezer in the background.
What's with the human centipede?
The human centipede is the crowd.
Oh, it's a crowd of people. Right.
There you go.
Yeah! Shutter's dog 10561628993.
There, now it's crowded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking shut up, dog. Jesus.
Elle's blending in with the crowd.
Yeah.
Perfect. Fine.
To be honest, if you got rid of the black border, yeah. Like, you're pale enough to fit into the
Black
background. So,
border.
Yeah, there you go. Just put you on a person. There you go.
hi guys, how are you?
Yeah. You guys have arrived. Right now, nothing really catches your eye. Kanaya, you do notice that the two girls you were around earlier, including the one that tried to talk to you, are further down and they seem to be talking.
Oh, it's those two lovely ladies again that totally weren't talking about eating something.
Some of the best people I know eat stuff, so
It couldn't be me.
You don't
Right,
eat?
can I try and look for a guy with a half mask?
You may.
Looking for the fucking phantom.
that's what the upper.
Can I try looking for Christian in this crowd? It seems
Christian?
like
You're not gonna
No.
find one here.
Can I try looking for Chris?
Trying-
gonna say, as soon as I heard mask and I heard you say Chris, I was like,
Yeah, it's very similar to Chris's mask, actually. It's kind of funny.
Can I find Chris in this crowd? So this is
I'm
Chris.
trying to find a knockoff.
Who's with
Phantom of the Opera.
the cloaked figure?
What the fuck?
The hooded
It's a
figure in
Dementor,
the
guys!
hallway.
Holy shit!
Yeah!
Could be.
Yeah.
It's a Dementor!
It's Chris.
Chris, is that a weed?
Yeah, as you guys are walking down and you kind of get to this alleyway, glancing in, you see a cloaked man and a woman. The woman
And a
is
billboard.
yes. The woman is slumped against a wall. And the man has not noticed you yet. His face is to her. She is slumped against the wall, and he is just standing over her.
Okay.
Like, is it, like, bad standing? Does she look unpleased?
Does she look unpleasant?
It's hard to tell.
or
with
is
the
it-
figure.
I feel like we should be questioning and just like acting right now. Because you
Just like, but you never know, it could be like a thing.
then we apologize and move on. But, you know.
I mean, we could just say, hello, is everything all right down here? Is your friend okay? And if he's hurting her, he'll
Yeah.
probably up and run away. But if he's not hurting her, he'll probably be like, oh, yes, my friend, she's so hurt. I need somebody to help carry her back home.
Or you
I
know,
feel like-
even if he was hurting her, he'd probably still respond that way to be less suspicious.
Hey, is your friend okay?
I need. Kanaya.
Hello.
Would you guys over there like to roll investigate a mystery for me?
Which one is that one?
Should be sharp.
But
But
there is that.
because he is down here, and it fits well with what's going on, I would like to know my prey, so I get
Yeah.
a +1 ongoing when knowingly it's knowingly investigating.
Oh,
But I
my
don't know if he
goodness,
is.
Everybody is doing so well.
Also, Rin, that the last link you sent in the pinned. It's got the thing you shoot.
Okay, so 11 from Kurt.
Tells you all the different things.
Oh, yeah,
Not
no, I
me!
have it. I just don't want to check it.
Is
I'd
that
just
with
rather ask.
You should.
Is that with the
No.
plus one?
No, that's without the +1.
Oh, then you have a mixed success.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you get one question. And John, you get fuck all.
Ah, yes, I see.
All the way up the street, of course you don't see anything.
Yeah, he's just standing there up the
What's
road like,
happening?
what are you guys doing?
What's happening, guys?
Uh,
Can't see anything.
Ember, are you gonna roll?
I feel like they can get like a lot of. I guess I'll roll. I was gonna say it's like I feel like they'll cover up most of the bases, but I'll roll.
Come on, let's round out the.
There's a demon child. I will step
Oh yeah, okay. So, Kate, you get one question. Kanaya, you get one question. Phil, you get one. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3. You almost get to ask them all.
Yeah. Can I straight away ask
yeah.
what's he going to do? Or
Um,
what's it going to do?
what was it going to do? You have a feeling it's already done what it wants to do.
But what's it going to do now?
As it moves back, the figure looks at you all and it looks unsated.
Okay.
You have a feeling it may strike again.
Can I
Right.
try to find out what this thing is?
Yeah, what sort of creature is it?
Yeah.
A cloaked figure stands in this alleyway. He is wearing a gray suit and a dark cloak, and a black carved mask sits on his face. Kanaya, you know your target when you see one, and he has familiarity written all over it. As he looks down at you guys, the cloaked figure snarls and licks his teeth, where you note the size. They're long and paired with his sharp clothes and dark masks. You assume that this is the vampire.
I think I found my prey.
You did.
I recognize this one. I don't think I would, but I just figured I'd throw it out there.
You do that.
Okay.
It's okay. I give you points for trying.
Okay.
So next, Phil.
Since this is my first time seeing a vampire, would my move ability activate?
Let's say yes.
Alright, so then 2 investigative mystery questions. Cackles
2.
maniacally.
So
Alright, so I would like to ask, what is being concealed here?
Your
Your mom.
Mom, what are you
Your-
doing?
Let's
You should be in Idaho.
Idaho.
Not even Idaho, it's Arizona.
let's debating if I want to give this to you or not. Yeah, let's go with yeah. Your attention is actually not on the vampire. Your attention is further down the street. The girls. No, it's not the boy.
Again.
Where's the boy? It is not the boy. The 2 girls down the street. You see, the blonde one dressed as Cinderella, has a guy like wrapped around her arm, and she is talking to the other one. The other one, Little Red Riding Hood, looks upset, and the older one gets into a car where you assume the others are currently, and they drive off, leaving the younger one alone.
I'm assuming that
right next to this other fucking alley, and it's going to turn out that there is not 1 but 2 and maybe 3 different vampires.
I'm assuming that in the car there's the 3 girls. I'm assuming there's also 3 dudes now.
Likely.
Okay.
Is this the part of the movie you saw?
No.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say I'm not keeping mouth shut.
I have seen a little bit later. So yeah. So like, yeah. From there, and then the second question would be, what was the question that was already asked?
What sort of creature is it, and what was it going to do? Or what is it going to do?
And then you just asked what's being concealed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have 1 question as well.
He does.
And so does
And
Brett.
Kate also has 1 question.
I'll ask, what can hurt it?
Well, that's a better question for Kanaya, to answer you. Hold
Ask
on,
out loud.
actually, Kanaya.
What was the question again?
How do we mark it?
You should have a particular
Set of skills.
one.
Set of skills.
Yes.
Thanks.
Thanks again.
Vampires aren't my go-to.
This bitch just opened my gear tab.
I did just open your gear tab because I'm looking at what you have.
And she closed it.
Don't mind me.
Open close.
I feel like if
She
I
opened
can,
again.
if I have cryptid hunting gear, I feel like cryptid hunting gear works perfect for vampires.
I mean, it's a vampire. Like in any story, if you've read about a vampire, you know what kills a vampire. Thank God you have an angel here.
That's true. Fucking. Hey, Godman,
Yes.
can you send out a beam of daylight on that motherfucker right there?
Oh, sure, yeah. Man.
Oh, thanks. Can you do that? Thanks.
John's still down the street a little bit from us.
I think he's lying.
Just my question,
just
what the hell's
lights
going
up.
on? Oh!
Fine.
Wow!
Just,
Can you call up God, or like, I don't know,
Oh,
Another brother.
he's probably busy right now.
Alright, so can you command, like, daylight?
I can do this. Pulls out whip.
Oh.
Oh, I'm kinky. Why do you think I'm down on
I
air?
am kinky.
Whips it. He whips the whip a bit, and it like shines with divine light.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Kate, ask your question.
Just what can it do? That's the only thing I can really.
From your angle, you can see the woman, and you see bite marks all up her arm and her neck.
Mm.
Hey! That'll
And
make
yeah, and Elle, what would you like your last question to be?
I feel like the last questions are self-explanatory, which are like, what happened here and where did it go?
Yeah, what happened here? It looks like,
They're
it
both
looks like he,
explanatory.
yeah, he pulled. Like obviously she's dead. However, using
Which is dead.
context clues, it looks like she lured him, or he lured her.
Yeah.
And this is the result of it. It matches up with everything you know about the serial killer. The serial killer having lured young women, so this checks out.
Tommy, we're about to kill your dad. You're gonna be an orphan soon, Tommy.
I think Tommy was going to be an orphan either way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Move. I pull out a gun.
Okay. So, first, Phil, you feel claws dig into your side. And you feel Mosey's tail begin to flick. John, you see the corpse covered in blood, and it is fresh. And something in you is hungry.
Dear God, save me.
I'm a
So-
little hungry,
Patience from the
guys.
devil.
Yongi. Real quick, Phil, I need to look at Mosey real quick.
She's hungry for a different reason.
Yeah, there's a body.
John Paul
Yeah,
doused my chainsaw in holy water. I'm about to go to town.
Actually, to be honest, having a vampire and Mosey in a group, perfect body disposal.
Yeah.
Like, gets rid of the blood, gets rid of the body, everyone wins.
So yeah, John, I need you to roll an act under pressure roll for me.
Oh, what?
Because
pressure.
you're hungry, and something inside wants to eat.
Alright, Roughest, I will say, I think we'll. Oh god. I think we will. I'll be leaving a little earlier, but I still have like a little bit of time.
Right to next.
Well, here we can set up the thing and then we'll go.
Okay.
How'd you do,
He's
buddy?
hungry.
He got a 5.
No.
Satan's temptations are grasping me.
Yeah. I guess you hear him muttering, and Kanaya, you watch as the figure, upon seeing you guys, John, you charge forward. And the figure immediately reacts without the, I guess, planning of a fight. The figure is able to go further down the alleyway. John, however, you are not focused on the vampire. You are focused on the food. You have been fighting it off for who knows how long, and now you need to eat. And if you don't, well, I think the rest of your group may find that out. Phil, what do you...
Bro's literally just a
That's
divine
a great
and a
idea. You should
monster.
heal them. Make sure they're alive. That's a great idea.
Bro's just a divine and a monstrous all in one.
No, it doesn't look like he's healing her with his mouth.
That's not what you
Damn,
did last time.
Jumball, right in front of my Kanaya.
Kanaya revs up chainsaw.
She swings this chainsaw off her back. She just starts slowly taking steps forward towards
Phil.
Jumball.
It's like, oh, hold up. Like, yeah, he didn't kill them.
Phil, as you are also moving forward, Mosey's grip on you is getting sharper and sharper.
Oh, Jesus.
He's eating my soul, damn it, stop him!
Like, he's, it tastes better whenever there's no blood.
Hey, I kind of want to make this worse. Kate!
Yeah.
No! What's going on?
What's up with Kate now?
Oh, you know. Let me just take a look at the numbers again. Oh,
Satan's shit
excellent.
squeezing your soul, it's fine.
Seeing John go forward, and honestly, just the smell of blood coming from the alleyway, and now watching as Phil takes steps forward. Phil contorts in your vision, and the foam head that was on him becomes hard and bone-like in structure. And as another step is taken, the figure pauses. And then slowly but surely, it turns around to face you. And the figure turns, what once was Phil, at least in your vision, and begins to charge.
What the fuck is going on?
And that's where we'll stop, I guess, if Umbry has to go.
Oh, I don't have to go yet. I still have a little bit of time. Like, I probably
How
won't have
long
to.
you say?
I'll probably have to go around going on 5 o'clock. So either like directly at 5 or like a minute before 5. So we could still go for a little
Okay.
bit.
Oh boy, 14 minutes.
I
I think
casually-
here before the fight starts is a good place.
Yeah, it's a good time.
I love casually looking at Kate's things. Like, oh right, I gave her hallucinations.
Yes, you did. And paranoia.
Man,
Not trusting
I
people you're
love,
traveling with.
man, I love wearing the scary costumes.
That's what you get for wearing the scary costume.
Hey, I don't mind it. It's pretty good. I just scared the kid away.
Child hallucinations.
I mean, fun fact:
Ow.
before Kate had hallucinations of paranoia, it was just all anger baby stuff.
Yes. Or I think you broke Adam's hand at one point.
I think so. I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure you broke Adam's hand or you broke William's. No, you stabbed William.
Oh, right.
You stabbed William in the hand, and I think Adam was another day.
So I'm not the real deficit party then.
I mean, she still has one of the anger baby. She has the important anger baby one.
Yeah. Anyway, I missed DMing Monster of the Week.
Yeah, I told. I want to go ahead and stream, but